3 years I started this journey, streaming on Twitch. And I can't thank all of you who are here enough for that. I can't thank you for the support I've been given, for the people who watch me. It means a lot to have gone for this long. Today, we're going to be watching... This is a dual type thing. Number one, this is me announcing officially that I am streaming on Kick, for the most part, instead of Twitch, as well as we're going to be watching some of my old videos. Some of the oldest, some of the newest. We're going to go through them, starting with, of course, the first one. We aren't going to be watching all the way through. This is a 2-hour video.
Audio settings here.
And of course, I'm messing with my audio to start.
Can you hear me okay? Please let me know.
Yes, we can hear you! Oh, I can hear you!
Don't know if anyone's on yet. Let's get started.
Worried if anyone's on, of course. And I think I just, like, locally recorded these at first. Here we go. Because I wanted... me with my music a little too loud to start. Oh, that GameCube emulation. It's coming in clutch there. Coming in hard. I should turn that down just a little bit. You can't hear my voice over the music. I'm here streaming it's... Get to the point! Save file has been created. Oh, you can hear my fan. If you listen closely, you can hear my fan. I still have that fan.
Here we go.
Here we go. That mouse on the screen. How long do I leave it there?
I mean, look at that.
Oh, good, I noticed at some point. Let's go back. And what do we name ourselves? I'm assuming Link. Ayo! We are gonna be streaming on Kick from now on. I might stream dual Kick and Twitch until they boot me off of Twitch and say I can't do it anymore, just, cause, one of the Kick streamers I watch started doing that and said it's because to get people over to Kick. So if you want to see me live, come to Kick. This is going to be likely one of my last Twitch streams. Watching my first Twitch stream. Let's see. Yup. We go with the milquetoast name of Link. We aren't at loaf yet, guys. We aren't at loaf yet. No loaf yet. Okay. So
I thought since I've played through Ocarina of Time Since I've played through Ocarina of Time so many times, I figured I'd try Master Quest, which is a little bit different and going to be a little bit more difficult.
I'm a PC fan. Oh boy.
So it should provide at least something somewhat fresh. A few fresh reactions, so that'll be nice. To try something new.
Good God. I was so young, I was 18 back then.
Going to be the same, but the dungeons will be rearranged a bit.
Here I am, just sitting, walking around. There we go. Oh boy, what am I doing there?
Oh, seeing GameCube buttons instead of the blue and green are going to be a bit tricky to get used to.
Little did you know, past me, that you would be playing Ocarina of Time Randomizer natively on the PC with randomized button colors. Get that green and blue shit out of here. We want ass green, pastel pink, and why don't we shove in dark blue while we're at it? With your powers combined, I can make a really fucking ugly HUD. Wait, what did I just do there? Hold on a minute. Oh, that was a rock. I threw a rock. I thought I picked up a bush and I was like, what?
I think I looked into the different levels of Twitch.
Oh, here I am, talking about
I
Twitch.
have no idea if I'll ever reach anything higher than just what I have now.
Accurate!
That'd be fine.
Accurate! I didn't. I never made it to affiliate, guys. I couldn't get more than, like, an average of 1.5 viewers per stream. I got the 50, followers. I got 62, so thank you guys so much for that, to all the followers out there.
In a doorway like that. But I'm in no rush. I'm not really speedrunning this.
I'm in no rush. I'm not really speedrunning this. Oh no. Oh my god, you can see my PC struggling because I'm... Oh, this is so bad. I was recording locally then, but not in the same way that I do now, so it is taking a toll on my PC back then. Oh my god. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be the dungeon map? Actually, it's not. If I recall correctly, this is where you get the slingshot. I'm wrong. Don't trust me. Don't trust a word I say, guys. Not a word. I was so much more nervous back then, too. You could hear it in my voice. I'm talking all quietly. I'm all like, well, that's a problem. Very objective commentary there. Not cracking a bunch of jokes, just like, what do I do, guys? What do I do? Holy shit. Because I didn't know what I was doing. Nuts, Watson! All your problems can be solved with nuts! I also didn't steal jokes back then. Credit to Really Freaking Clever for that joke. Go watch him. Josh Busker, now, he is called. Go watch him while I'm gone, because I'm gonna be gone for a few days. You guys on YouTube, by the time you're seeing this, I'll still be here. I'm uploading this the day I'm streaming. But I won't be here for a little while. You guys aren't gonna have any more uploads after this for a while. I'm on break. So who knows, by the time you are viewing this, I might already be gone. So go watch Josh Busker while I'm gone. He streams Ocarina of Time Randomizer. He's been watching his 64 Things Wrong with series. Go watch Space Rock.
Oh.
Both of them are cool guys. Space Rock does a lot of Wind Waker Randomizer, has been doing some Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Ocarina of Time multiplayer randomizers. Different stuff like that more recently. Oh, look at me go. I know my way around this dungeon.
Step on this button here.
But I don't know my way around the dungeon like I do now. Randomizer has taught me well around this dungeon. But then again, it hasn't taught me well around Master Quest, because I usually don't play with Master Quest dungeons. Oh, love that slideshow. Stars. I think I'd need a boomerang or a hookshot for that one, wouldn't I? Why am I wasting... You idiot.
One problem.
Stop wasting slingshot bullets. You big dummy.
Probably have to come back later for it.
Yes!
Probably with a hookshot.
Or the boomerang! I don't know if you can even enter this dungeon as an adult normally. The boomerang, you dummy! Oh no. Link! Go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Another difference, I wasn't quite comfortable doing voices, I just did things in my normal voice.
So much that he cast the curse on me.
I was also super nervous too that like family would hear me out there and be like, what the fuck are they saying? Now I'm like, hey, I'll do a Sans voice and a Papyrus voice sometimes. Still not fully comfortable doing voices yet, but I'll do them sometimes.
This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree.
Oh, very objective of you.
The future depends on thee, Link. Thou art...
Oh, Hyrule Field. Hyrule Field, my beloved. Hyrule Field, Ocarina of Time. Best Hyrule Field. I love it. I love Ocarina of Time.
And gone.
Oh, and you can still hear me sniffling. Ah, ye old milk crate puzzle. What am I doing? Why am I trying this?
Probably some sort of strange glitch.
What are you... Why are you... No! Oh my gosh, that's right, you actually have to go back to Malon after you see her father, after you see Talon. Oh my gosh! I forgot about that. My mind is always on rando. I haven't just played Base Ocarina of Time. I should do that again. I should just stream playing Base Ocarina of Time. Oh, you can hear me starting to sing there, but I'm like, oh no, wait, that was me going, cause the guards. The guard's gonna get me. Oh. How precarious. How slideshowish. Da-da-da-da! You got Zelda's letter! This letter was given to you by the princess. On the select item subscreen,
Must be valuable.
you can set it to left, down, and right on the C buttons. You know, the C buttons. And this is where I ended off, actually, pretty soon here. Let's see what my outro's like. Oh, I don't have an outro.
I think I'll switch to another game for now. Then.
Back when I uploaded whole-ass streams. My god, my first stream was 2 hours long. 3 hours long.
That's about right.
Here we go, Pikmin!
Alright.
This does not bode well. Oh, there goes the mouse again. I need to finish playing through Pikmin 3 before Pikmin 4 comes out. I probably won't be able to play Pikmin 4 on launch day. I don't know if I can afford it. But I can do the demo at least, and then I can pretend that I own Pikmin 4. And can say, well guys, I'll see you next time when I do Pikmin 4, and then wait a few months. Woo 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 woo.
I am compelled. I must approach it and press A.
First approach and press A. No. And how far in do we get? We actually get pretty far in to Pikmin GameCube. We get through the first day, we get to the second day, and about... well, we get the Thunder Dynamo. I know that much. Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo!
There's an unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make
Listen to that.
my fight for survival a bit easier.
Listen to how nervous I am back then. Not as comfortable on camera yet. Following it back. Oh!
Damage meter and Pikmin gauges.
Oh,
On the
past
left,
me!
those numbers reflect
Whoa.
Pikmin under my command, Pikmin in the field, and total Pikmin, including those in the islands.
No!
To adjust my monitor, I can press L to rotate the camera, R to
This
zoom,
was also
and
back
Z
when
to
I
make
wouldn't
it
spoil a game that was like
press Y to view its
10 years
camera
old.
analysis.
Actually, that's not yet. About a month from this point is when I stream Skyward Sword for the first time. And that's when I'm like, well, I'm not gonna spoil it. You guys will see. You guys will see. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Okay. I think we should get about to maybe day 5.
I think we should get to maybe day 5. It took you that long to get to the fucking onion? Oh my god, it even took you like another day when you pull them out and you realize.
Let me check this really quick.
Yep, this is where I realize that you can't just switch Pikmin by holding them on the GameCube version. Which, by the way, is fucking stupid. It's so stupid. It's... I had it so good playing the Wii version, and then here's where, yep, I checked the controls.
Okay. I can work with that.
Why is there an echo? Guys, did you know there was an echo there and you didn't tell me?
It's going to be a little bit different than I'm used to.
It's been 3 years and you guys haven't told me.
Kind.
And here's where we decide. Oh no.
Let's go back to this.
I'm gonna download Luigi's Mansion in the background. Back when I was so open about piracy and didn't even want to do the joke of like,
I think I do.
no guys, I'm playing this on a totally legal Nintendo GameCube. Nowadays, I just play it on the GameCube, or on the Wii, rather, because I hacked my Wii, guys. I hacked my Wii. I can play all the GameCube games. Shh, don't tell Nintendo. Let's go with Pikachu. Because I already did Link, right? No, I didn't. Why am I doing Pikachu? What the fuck is wrong with me? Why am I using Pikachu? Even back then, I knew I was a Link Young Link main. Nowadays, I'm a DDD Young Link main. But back then, I knew I was at least a Link main. Or Ness? Why am I Pikachu? Oh, that freezing. Oh. Let's see how we sign off.
So, thanks to all who came. Hope you enjoyed.
Okay. Thanks for all who came. I hope you enjoy.
And I hope all of you have a good day.
There it goes. That's the end. Oh, look, it's Everyday Chemistry. Oh, Soldier Boy, that's a good song, guys. Oh, hey, it's the Everybody Jump Around. Ranking Pikmin enemies by Hef? Can you beat Majora's Mask on a 3-day cycle? Oh, Bob-omb Islands. I love it. Bob-omb Islands, my beloved. Okay, what have we got next on the chopping block, guys? That sounded so wrong. Skyward Sword. This was right after I got a dolphin bar.
Hello. Welcome to my first Skyward Sword stream episode thing. I have been looking forward to this for a very long time.
Hey!
And I'm gonna get going with this.
Hello and welcome!
So here goes.
I'm gonna end this one that way. No, I probably won't. Maybe I will.
Oh.
Better fucking like this video and slam the subscribe button!
I thought it started out with a cutscene. I guess it was
Back in my day, we had YouTube videos and we had 5 stars and we liked it! No, we didn't! We gave it 5 stars! We didn't like it!
A little bit choppy, but I think it should be fine.
A little bit choppy, but it should be a little bit fine. I can scarcely believe this thing is holding together.
Just Link.
Oh, I'm going in! I think at this point I was still recording locally.
Ooh.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't like things. You had to give it 5 stars. You had to rate 5 stars. That was how YouTube used to operate, and then they came up with the like system and the dislike system, and then they promptly threw away the dislike system because, well, you're not allowed to not like things, you can only like things, or not like them. You can't dislike it, but you can just like it. Oh, Zelda 25th Anniversary. I used to play that CD up the ass as a kid, like, on a loop.
Good through headphones. Normally I'm playing this on an old CRT.
That's still true, by the way. I still normally play my older games on a CRT. Still got it. It's sitting there. I love that thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it breaks, because Goodwill doesn't take them anymore, so I can't find them.
Zelda games that have been made. Twilight Princess is a close second, though.
You're right. AKA, they just completely, like... The fake reason they gave... Oh my god, my game music is so quiet. You can hardly hear it. There it is. And of course, this, by the way, is when I was still like, I'm not gonna spoil it. Why would I spoil things, guys? I'm not gonna spoil things. I'm not gonna spoil the game. It's 10 years old, but I want you guys to see it firsthand.
Also, I feel really builds the relationship between Link and Zelda very well.
And here I am, literally parroting Peanut Butter Gamer.
As complete strangers.
Here I am,
Sort of
literally
like
parroting
with,
Peanut Butter Gamer.
Wind Waker. Giving you a really good motive to want to do things.
Nah, man, the motive I need to want to do things, it's a good fucking game. Skyward Sword is a good game. And people are realizing that now. People are realizing that. I was still quiet and reserved, but I was like a little bit more out there, because like I'd been streaming for a month or two.
But you can't because it's closed. So... Okay, so...
This whole thing is going to be me explaining away every tiny moment of this game and why it's good and better than other Zelda games.
Okay.
Isn't it?
I also think the way that this game teaches you the mechanics is really good, and it's not really hand-holdy in it. And it doesn't really...
Stars.
It's a disguised tutorial. So it's not
Stars.
blatant that it's a tutorial, but you can tell it's a
Shut the fuck up.
tutorial. But it's not blatantly saying, this is a tutorial.
Oh, please tell me this is the episode where I get to the ground.
To do in order to learn the games.
It's not?
Climbing up walls and stuff like that.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna get to that episode. You know why? This is it.
Zelda's ghost.
There's a moment in this episode.
They make it look like there's geometry without there.
Yeah,
actually
that was a
being
tutorial,
geometry.
guys.
They make it look like
Here it
there's
is.
depth without
Here
there.
it is. Here it is. This is the moment.
Wind Waker
This is the moment. Teleria's Stars
blaring
stares at
in
a
the dark, and
fucking
that
wall
everything is
and
one
talks
tone.
about it.
You have textured stuff like that. This
Yep.
is vibrant to a whole nother level of just so many different colors to make up one shade. Like right here.
Look at
So
this
is-
wall!
Normally you'd have shading through a filter. That's not what's happening here. The shading on these rocks, the sort of green shading
textured.
from the light passing through the trees, that's not through a filter. That's a texture right there.
Hey,
That
Stars.
is a texture of rock.
Hey, Stars. You're wrong. Like, 100%. You are completely wrong. You don't normally have shading through a filter. Ray tracing is not something easy to do. It's always through the texture. The shading on that rock... Yes, exactly. The shading on that rock, Stars. You see the green there? That's not a texture. What that most likely is called vertex shading, where you take a vertex and you tint it a certain color. Just a little bit of, like, post starting to learn how to mod Ocarina of Time knowledge there for you, Stars. You'll get it. You'll pick up on it in, like, a year, half a year. You think you know video games.
It has that
You
sort of
don't.
green shading.
Yeah, look at that green shading. And
And
these rocks.
I personally feel that when it comes to doing art like that, that's got to be difficult.
Gotta be
just
difficult, guys. To have a style, to be a
Try
company
and
that, like, has a multi-million-dollar
create shading
company
like that on an
that can hire
object,
people
as
to make
opposed
textures
to,
for them.
"Oh, that's a mistake. As opposed to just saying, okay, well, we're going to add a filter here. We're going to add a light filter. Or we're going to add a shadow here. To instead make that shadow part of the texture. I find
so
that really cool.
embarrassed.
And I
I'm
think
so
that's something that
embarrassed, guys,
Breath of the
because you
Wild
literally
does really well as
cannot
well.
Do a filter. You can't do a filter.
Because some of the cliff faces...
Like, even on Ocarina of Time, in the rooms
they
that are
make
all
it
red,
look like
that's
there's
not a
geometry
filter.
without there
That's
actually
all
being geometry.
vertex
They
shading.
make it look like there's depth without there
Oh,
actually
yeah, look
being
at that depth.
Like
Look
right
at that
here.
depth. Look at that.
Of
See,
course,
see
they
those
aren't going to
cracks?
individually model each and every one of these tiles.
Of course they aren't going to.
But instead, the
That would be too
texturing
much.
makes
Instead,
it
they're going to
look like
texture
there's
it,
a
right.
crack right there
Mhm.
in the tile.
Yeah, look at that.
Something else I want to
Because when you
point
make a
out is
texture and
earlier
you
I
do the cracks.
mentioned, the different symbols of the medallions being on the statue of the goddess's sort of dome.
I'll give you this much. That
Right
legitimately
here
is a really cool
is
detail
the
that
other
you gotta point
symbols.
out.
So that one,
Shadow.
that one's definitely the shadow temples.
Hey!
The shadow medallion. That one's
Fire.
the fire medallion, and the ice medallion.
Ice medallion? Water medallion?
medallion.
You mean water medallion?
Ice.
Why did
It
you
looks
say
like
ice?
but it's water. So they have those on there as well, which
This
is a
isn't
detail
Space
that
World 97 stars.
the
That
first,
doesn't
like,
come out
two
yet.
times I played this, I completely missed.
Oh yeah, completely. That is true.
So
Here we
it's
go.
just,
You
again,
guys ready?
filled
We're
with
gonna
so
stare
many
at the
little
ceiling and talk
details
about how
like
they
that in the
didn't
art
have
style
to
that
do
you
all
just
these
end up
details.
missing unless you really look for them. Yeah, like right there, the
Gold trim,
paneling
guys.
along
Look at that gold
wall
trim.
there. They didn't have to texture that.
Yeah, they didn't
to
have
be
to
so
texture it. They really didn't. They didn't have to
robust.
texture
They didn't
it.
have to add that mossy texture to that
No, they
bird
could.
face.
They could have
They
just
could have
left it.
just left it as just.
Could have been a. It could have been a
They
gray
didn't
wall.
have to add that mossy texture.
Could have been a
to
gray
the
wall,
gold
guys.
Trimming.
All of it could have been gray walls.
They didn't have to do any of that.
Oh yeah, before you were a mod,
But they
you weren't a mod yet,
did.
and before I even had chat on
Because
screen.
they wanted to make this game look nice.
No,
They wanted to make it look detailed
no screen
and
chat.
pretty without it being hyper
In
realistic.
fact, I don't think there was really chat
Which
at
is
all.
something that I feel like
there
a
wasn't
lot of
anyone in the
games
chat.
don't really tend to do. Is they try
yeah,
to
they
go
don't.
for realism.
They try to
and
go
they
for realism.
detailed, as opposed
They
to
go for realism, like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and
more
Pikmin
fantastic.
4, and
It's like
and
the
Crypt of the
difference
Necrodancer
between
and Undertale.
a piece of
Modern
art
games,
that's
they go for
drawn
that
to be
realism.
realistic, and a piece of art that's drawn to look like an oil painting.
I haven't
are
seen the
realistic.
YouTube videos. I gotta look at this. Oh
They
yeah,
both are detailed.
they're realistic and
But
detailed.
one of them is stylized.
One of
than
them
the
is
other.
stylized, guys. You gotta see.
And
Sometimes
that's
when you
where I
make a
think
game,
Skyward Sword's art style really
sometimes when
really
you make a
shines
game,
through,
you
is
don't
in
want
all
it
of
to
that
look like
kind of
Call of
just
Duty, and
little
you want to
stuff,
stylize
little
it. Just a little
tiny things
stuff,
that
little
just make the whole world feel
things.
And I really love it. Breath of the Wild
Little
is detailed as
things.
well, but I feel like it can't be as detailed because it's such a massive world. So if you were to have every section of that world filled with detail on the textures and on the models and all of that, it would be very difficult. Where Breath of the Wild's
Kingdom, I'd like to
detail
have a
comes
word
in
of you.
is in the amount
Breath
of
of the
models
Duty.
and the
Breath
map
of the Duty.
and where items are placed and that sort of detail. Of that beacon because I don't want that sitting there the whole time.
I don't want that sitting there the whole time. Oh, Farron Woods.
Mushrooms releasing a little powder.
You know what?
And actually
I should play
showing,
Skyward Sword
not for
again,
long,
but I
they
think I ought to
actually
restart
show
my
the
series
slice
because it's been
marks.
so long, and because now I don't have to run it through Dolphin.
Accurate to
I
how you
can
slice
run
your
it
sword.
on my
I
console
love
due to
that.
my Elgato,
I
and
just-
it would probably work out better that way. Higher resolution. I mean, look at this. You guys can see the fucking potato pixels on this. You know what resolution I'm running this at?
Ooh,
The only highest resolution I can run it at.
did it get you?
480p. I've graduated, guys. I'm at 720p. One of these days I'll get to 1080.
There we go.
I swear I'll do it. Probably when my PC's a bit better. Okay, so that's enough of that. Let's move on to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, unlocking fighters via things. Part 1. Oh, this is where I started putting... Stream November 21st, 2020. Hashtag free melee. Oh my god.
Hello, and welcome to a little bit of
That
Smash
brings
Ultimate.
back memories.
Continuing on with the sort of playing Smash because of Nintendo being this
Nintendo's being a
jerks
dick about Smash, so let me
things.
play Smash Brothers and promote
Again, just
Smash
look
Brothers
into
so that Nintendo gets more money from
free
Smash
melee,
Brothers.
if you're
Yeah,
interested.
just look into hashtag free melee. I'm not going to
Uh,
actually post like a Twitter link
but,
to that
yeah.
thread.
I'm just gonna play some Smash, unlock characters
Yeah.
through just
See,
regular
this
battles.
this is Baby
guess.
Stars, by the way. Baby Solarius Stars here, who doesn't
I
know
have-
yet that
I
Nintendo
think
is
very
always
rarely.
like this.
Yes, all original 12 are here.
Oh
We
my
have,
gosh!
You know, classics like Link
Chat
and
screen.
Pikachu and Min Min, because I remember when I used to play ARMS for the Nintendo 64.
This is some fantastic yes
and
by the way.
Minecraft for the Super Nintendo. Classic
Someone
games.
actually made Minecraft for the Nintendo 64, by the
just
way.
absolutely classic. Yeah, let's do this.
Steve!
I may or may not have DLC. Just a little
Nah. I couldn't tell.
bit. Okay,
I think
so
that
this
was
is
me
going to be
being
awkward because I
sarcastic, though.
haven't used. Okay, got it. Trying to figure out controls because it's weird using. So that's shield. I shouldn't have gone with a level 9 to figure out controls, but
This,
I can
by the way, was
recover.
when I got my capture
jump,
card around
dig, jump.
November
Okay,
of 2020.
Okay, so B is
Um,
jump, A is attack. A is one kind of attack.
I believe I saved up for an
Okay,
Elgato.
so X and A. Got it.
Secondly, a second note, I am playing this on the monitor that I
This is
am
gonna take
watching
some
this
getting used
on,
to.
because what I had back then was I had a, both of my
Okay, got it.
monitors,
I
they
think
don't
I'm
use
starting to get
HDMI,
the
they
hang of
use
it
the
again.
old version. And my volume, my sound is delayed for this, by the way. I am hearing
Please tell
everything
me
in this
Z
game
and-
after it happens.
Okay, good.
Because I'm listening to it through my computer.
For a moment, I thought the normal
I also didn't know to
LNR
delay my
on
audio.
my
I think at some
controller
point in this thing,
was doing
I
things.
actually sit on the file select here.
Or rather,
Probably like
normal
right about here, right? Was it here? It might have been here. Don't have a chat box on either.
Okay, and let's add Temple to our
No, it's not
roster
here.
of stages.
Oh, that's
now.
right. I was also adding
I'm
stuff.
debating between.
Wait, did I
unlocking-
unlock-
You know what? Because there's not going to be enough Zelda characters to go around for this, I'm gonna unlock Great Plateau.
Who did I unlock here?
And actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with the classic tunic because I like that
Oh,
tunic.
I unlocked Link. Oh, no,
Really
I
missed
just
the
unlocked
hookshot,
Tempo
though?
stuff. That was after I unlocked Ness. Why am I not playing as
Turn to
Ness?
field.
Where do I unlock Young Link? Probably gonna be like on Great Bay stage. Let's find Great Bay. Where's Great Bay? Oh hey, I unlocked Villager. Villager! Platoon, Minecraft. Oh, I unlocked Pit. When did I unlock Pit? When did I unlock Zelda? Oh, I unlocked Zelda there. Some point. One of these, at one point, I start playing as Young Link. There it is, there it is, there's Young Link. There's my pink boy. Wait for it. Wait for it to buffer. There it is. Battling against Banjo-Kazooie on the old Castle 64 stage. Oh. God, at this point, I didn't even know Remix was a thing. Hey, it's you!
Yeah, then that's... Ooh. Only other two
right.
things I can think of, three things, is, one, it's bricked. Two, it could
Oh, right, your Switch
be
was
the
broken
charger,
for a long
and
time,
three,
wasn't
could be
it?
the wall socket.
Me over here
Other than
diagnosing
that,
your
it's-
Switch problems.
I'd have no idea.
Gee, tell me something obvious. Well, the Switch isn't charging, so it's either the charger, it's the wall socket, or it's your system. No, I never would have guessed. It couldn't have been any of those. Oh yeah, Young Link giving that death stare down there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Almost as good as a Luigi Death Stare.
Almost as
But nothing
good
can
as
beat Luigi's Death Stare.
Luigi Death Stare. Actually, it was less
Aside
helpful
from the
because tech
Nintendo
support would
fans
say,
Death Stare, when
well,
they find out Nintendo's canceling
can you send your Switch in? It'll cost you about $100. No? Okay, well, I can take off
That Death Stare is
90%.
not a pretty stare.
No? Well, we at Nintendo really like to keep our people playing our games, so you can set it in for free. That actually happened to me, by the way. My Switch, it broke. I can't remember what it was that broke. The fan was whizzing. Like, it was... Arrows whizzing by like streaks of light. I did all that I could to stay and fight. As the end that wrong.
No, this is
no.
like the beginning of the game.
That fan was like whizzing and whirring. So
don't
I
think
sent my
any towers
Switch in,
are
and
actually
Nintendo was
decided
like,
to
"Hey,
do
yeah, we'll just fix it for free. Don't even gotta pay. We'll pay for shipping." And then they did, and I have a Switch that is fixed now. And thank you, Nintendo. As much as I hate you guys as a company, your customer support,
Have to be the two
top
that
tier.
I suck
Music
at
they played?
fighting.
Hyrule Field, only about 5 seconds of it, and then it would
I
loop.
absolutely suck at fighting Banjo and Kazooie, and I absolutely suck against Pikachu.
I still suck against Pikachu. I don't know about Banjo-Kazooie, though. I haven't played Ultimate in a while. I've been stuck on... You want that? I can actually... I can't give you Solaria Star's karaoke, but you know what I can give you? I can give you Solaria Star's cover of Child of Nature by the Beatles. My guitar's not in my room right now. I would grab it. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it. Give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. Okay. I don't think that song needs a capo. This is gonna sound like shit because my recording does sound like shit. When it... For all I know, it might sound better with the new mic. But either way... Why not? You know what? 3-year anniversary, perfect time. Here we go, here we go. Capo, please tell me no capo. No capo. I don't think... Yeah, no, it does. I'll be right back. Goddamn. Doing it right. We're doing it right, guys. We're gonna do it right. I'm gonna get content ID'd by Captain Sparkles. For sure. Alright, we're doing this. You're ready. I used to rule the world. Chunks would load when I gave the word. Now every night I go stole away. And from the moms I used to slay. They once were terrified. Every time I looked into their eyes, the villagers would cheer my way. For a hero I was, that's what they'd say. When maybe we had it all, next our world began to fall away from what it once become. They all cry for my help, but I stood there dumb. Gaze off into the boundless skyline. No block was playing in the sunshine. Turn around, pick up my sword and shield. Play the once forced evil marks to heal. Hope one day that this chaos ends. Destruction done for the better. Never a blow in hand. That was when I ruled the land. There you go. How's that? There you go. There it is. Okay. Wasn't expecting to do that today, but it's a welcome surprise nonetheless. What is up next? Bread Simulator. This is my first April Fool's joke.
And welcome to Bread Simulator 2017. Now, this is a game that I've mentioned before, and
best game, mentioned it.
Really, really quite amazing. See,
really
right here,
amazing.
what we have, best character on the roster, Wheat
Best
Bread.
character, Wheat Bread.
Like, hands down, can't get
we
better
stand
than
for
that.
Wheat Bread.
Best move set.
Oh, heck
It's
yeah.
a fantastic character.
That down
and
B?
This is the game. You
gotta love that down
you
special.
put the bread
Put the bread on the table.
on the plate.
On the plate. On the plate. On the
and
table.
Then you look at it.
Then you look at it. Yep.
I mean, it's like the most
Look at that bread.
thrilling gameplay out
Look at
there.
that
Like,
bread. So
you
thrilling.
can't get a better game that simulates bread.
You really can't. Not even I Am Bread
One
gets this kind of bread
Doesn't exist out there.
simulation.
Like,
oh yeah.
that is some bread.
I should turn
is,
that
like,
down
some
because my
real
mic is
bread. Like,
actually
I
up
mean,
now on my
just
videos
astounding.
at this point in time.
how
Astounding.
realistic
Astounding, guys.
this game is. Like, it
It's
is
so realistic.
so realistic. Like, I
Like,
can't even get
oh my
over
God.
how realistic it is.
I can't.
I would
Bread
change
Simulator
characters, but it's
2017.
kind of it's a little bit tricky to do that.
It is. It really is.
It can be
really
tough
tricky.
to
Gotta
do that
gotta go back into the
sometimes,
menu. Gotta press
like-
start. Select.
But there
down-
are other characters.
up, down,
too.
left, right,
There's
BA,
more
start.
to it than this.
Up, down,
but
left,
I
right,
am
left,
just
right,
gonna
BA,
stay
start.
here for now, and
Gonna stay here?
We'll discuss gameplay.
We'll discuss gameplay.
like,
mm-hmm.
Hang on, let me.
This is the first incarnation of Loaf, guys. This is where
so,
all the
like-
bread memes started. This is where the bread memes on the channel started.
If I move the controller left,
If I move the control
you,
left,
you can control the bread. See,
you can
but
control.
it's
Yep,
bread. So,
it's bread. Stays there.
Bread can't move.
Yep,
right?
yep, yep,
So like
can't
if
move.
if I move the controller left, the
Mhm,
bread
mhm,
stays
mhm.
there, which is
I'm
just
following ya.
it's
I'm
so
following ya.
realistic and
Realistic.
just this game
Oh,
puts
yeah.
Microsoft Flight Simulator to shame. Like,
Oh,
really
to
it does.
shame. To shame.
If I
with
hold the
Microsoft
right
Flight
trigger
Sim.
in,
Hold it in.
it's
Keep holding it.
Like if I hold the right trigger in here,
Oh yeah, more.
the bread also does nothing.
More. More.
Like
Keep holding it.
really.
Really?
I can't even begin to describe
Can't
how
even-
amazing
oh, wow.
this game is
Yeah.
and how
Mm-hmm.
like it must have took a lot to make this.
Lot
game.
to make
Like,
it. It is
really
so
a lot
realistic.
to make it. Like really, I can't even
Yeah,
begin to
like-
describe it. And just
If you can see here, my screen is actually frozen.
it is so good.
It's actually frozen
It is such an amazing game.
because of
anyways, I
how
think
well,
that's
such a
gonna do
toll
it
it's
for
taking on my
today's
PC.
Playthrough. Hope you enjoyed. If you like it, please check all the links in the description.
Check all the links.
There's the Twitch. There's the Discord.
Discord,
MySpace.
Cornhub. Cornhub.
What else is there?
Cornhub.
Don't forget the link to the YouTube in the
YouTube?
description.
YouTube
of the
in the description of the YouTube video?
Gotta go
Cornhub?
with that.
Corn.
um,
Cornhub.
The link to the random picture of corn.
Random picture of corn. It wasn't
is that
Cornhub.
link too? That's a good
It's a-
link.
It's a real thing, by the
Uh,
way. Cornhub. It's just pictures of corn.
Yeah. And,
Link
and
to
if
the
you'd like
random
it, please
picture
share
of
it with,
corn?
someone you
I don't have a
absolutely hate.
MySpace.jpg. Share it with someone you
If you
hate.
absolutely hate them, just share this video with them.
I'm
It would
sharing
mean
the
a
video,
whole lot.
guys.
I
I hate all.
yeah, that's gonna do it. Hope you have a day. Hope you stay.
That is some damn good
and I'll
corn.
see you.
I picked a good picture. That is some damn good corn. Cornbread. Oh, now we're getting into some classic stars. We're getting to some classic Stellaria here.
Will have been for nothing, because, you know,
Let me.
and then I'll be dead.
I'll be
And
dead.
it'll have been for
It'll have been for nothing.
'cause,
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm actually really proud of
Me,
this
not
video,
being
and I'm
smart.
still proud of this video. Oh yeah, me not being
kind
smart.
of a theme on this show. You know,
Me not being smart, kind of a theme on this show. Gold apple up.
let me up. Please let me get up.
Please let me up.
Please let me out of here.
Yep, we're good. Get
Let me
to a
safe
place.
spot.
Get to a
Please let me
safe spot.
Safe spot to die.
I have
Uh,
instant potions of healing.
Pick it up.
There you go. Eat some steak. Eat it. Eat the steak.
I almost gave up. I
Almost gave up.
there
Look at
and
that.
just stayed
Look
there
at
and
that.
was like, well, this is the end. Then I remembered I have the golden apple. I have
Look
the golden
at
apple and I had the
that!
absorption hearts. And I realized I wasn't dying, and then I realized, holy fuck, I can get out of here. I can fucking do this. Oh my god.
I'm so proud of that moment still. 2 years ago, this happened, and I'm still proud of it. I'm still so proud of it.
So this is what I mean when I say I'm not always the smartest when it comes to Minecraft. I'm also going to do this right here, which, again, may not be a smart decision, but I'm doing this because if lava comes pouring down, I want to be able to get out of it quickly and without, you know, having to worry. I want to be able to just break a block and be done.
Look at me, collecting netherrack.
Where the fucking hell was
Not
that?
planing
Was that
it.
right here?
No, it
Is
wasn't.
that, like, right here?
Nope, it was right over there. There it is. Look at that hole.
That was right
Look
fucking
at
there.
that hole.
We're blocking this off.
This was, I think,
am
Minecraft
doing
Snow
that.
Edition. Was it?
Oh,
I don't think
That
this
was
was
a lucky
Minecraft
save.
Snow Edition. Was this just regular Minecraft?
I'm calling it luck. I'm not gonna.
It
call
had to have been
I
Snow
don't know.
Edition, right?
Maybe it was a smart save. Maybe it was luck. I don't fucking know. It was something.
It was.
though.
It had to have been Snow Edition. This was me continuing a playthrough from,
It was me making poor decisions that got me into that.
Yes, it
but
was.
thinking that got me out.
Yes, it
There's
was.
nothing up here.
Nothing
What
up
am I
there.
doing here? All I have left is jump boost and that, so I'm gonna keep those there in case like I really need jump boost for something.
When did I make a jump boost potion? Alright. One of my favorite videos. I'm still so proud of that. Okay, what do we have next? Scooby-Doo Fright Speedrun!
Yeah.
We're gonna skip in a little bit. I wanna skip to some of the tricks. Oh, Shock on Dock. Where is it? Right here. Here's the first trick of the speedrun. We're just gonna, like, fly through this. It's 45 minutes. I can't watch the whole thing. Waha! Wahoo! Hey, Scoob! Boing, boing, boing. Got it. Good.
Alright.
Look at that movement. That's not terrible.
Nope.
Oh, it's so weird seeing this and
There we go.
frustrating
Okay,
after
not too
watching,
bad.
EFX Mortal and Koli02 and Nistani
Okay,
and, of course, Harsh.
fine.
Run this game. Oh my god. So many new tricks have been discovered. They discovered Creepy Early in the GameCube version, guys. Creepy Early. That used to be Xbox exclusive. And it looks like...
Oh, good. I almost never
It's
get
really
that first
difficult.
try.
But I've heard that even if it takes you, like, 20 minutes to get, it still saves, like, so much time on a run. Either way, even without Creepy Early, Shaggy Skip will save me a ton of time. I can do Fishy Skip.
Okay.
I need to run this game again. Alright, where's the next little trick here? Next trick, this is just me jumping, doing some weird platforming. Here we go, bridge skip. This is an
That I
outdated
can
technique.
use.
You don't need it anymore.
So I have to run it through. Let me get this and then I can focus better. There we go.
There it
I
is.
have to run it through a AV to HDMI cable,
Oh,
run
yeah.
it through the capture card and the computer. Then I have to run it back through an HDMI to AV cable to run it through to my CRT TV.
The old jank
I
setup.
also then have to have a pair of headphones plugged into my computer to capture desktop audio from it, and then also have to have a pair plugged into my CRT. So it's a very unconventional setup that requires a lot of cables going all over the
Yeah.
place.
It really was a jank setup. My setup now is still jank. I
didn't
still
have
have
to
to run
grab that. I
stuff
shouldn't
through
have grabbed
an
that.
AV to HDMI connector,
Didn't
but
know
I
how much
have
length I
that
was at.
flat screen now that I just hook up the HDMI to.
I don't really use the capture card for that often. Mostly
Oh,
I use it for the
no.
Wii U to play Wii games.
Solaria,
since
what are you
I can
doing?
Just
You
a
have
pair
it
of
behind
headphones
the-
plugged into the
Mm,
Wii U gamepad for that.
you dummy! I can't see the chat now!
I also tend to use it for Smash Ultimate since I.
Oh, we missed a skip. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Go
That
back.
I should
Yeah,
have
there it
grabbed
was.
that, since it's not that important.
Do that. Die right there. That's intentional. Look at this. Look at how easy this is. Look at that. That's so fucking easy. And then the next one, we go around through here.
Level, it'll be fine.
Yep. Yep, look at that. Skip it
And then
right
off
there.
we go to Skull
And
Cliff.
then after Skull Cliff, there's a few like minor jumps right there that you can do. You go up there. Oh, Fishy Clues. Fuck Fishy Clues. I don't even want to watch myself play through Fishy Clues. I hate Fishy Clues so much. Worst level. Worst level in the whole game. True Fishy Clues for Scooby-Doos. Oh, here we go. This is, oh, right. This is around where, Fish Cringe would be if I were ever doing that run.
Maybe because
Fish
I did have
Cringe.
no health. Maybe for once I can actually get this in one go. I almost...
Yeah. Here we start getting into some really fun skips and stuff. You've got, you go through here. Here we go. Here it is. We're about to get to the best skips in the game.
It's fine.
Best skips of the run. First of all, Shaggy skip. You go in there. Grab the box. Grab the snacks. Get out.
This is where we're
Skip
gonna
that. Here we go.
spend a little
Shaggy
bit...
skip.
Oh, never mind. Okay, nice. First try.
Right! Oh my gosh, I actually got that first try. I was so happy with that. Look at this. This one takes me just a little bit, I think, to get. But this is Redbeard
Nice.
skip. Yes, there it is. Look at that.
Okay, I think I'm
Right
looking at
away.
under an hour.
Under an hour. You have no clue. You get in like about 45 minutes, stars. Oh my god. 50th place at the time. Look at that! Look at
I
that!
shouldn't have went for that.
Oh!
I really shouldn't have went for that. I should have waited.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts to see. Let's see how long it takes us to get GGS here again. Is it gonna take a while? GGS is hard, guys. GGS was a hard skip.
And of course, now that I've gotten it once, it's gonna... Nice. Alright.
Oh, you stupid dog. Scooby. Do the thing. There's like 2 tiny bits of collision there that you have to hit in order to get it. And it's just so frustrating. Come on. You've got this. You've got this. You can do it. Look at this, saying as if this is a live stream I'm watching. I'm invested in watching myself struggle here and get GGS. Oh my god. It's so frustrating. Anyone watching at home, I highly recommend
I'm
running
just barely
Frights, by
missing
the
it.
way. I know I've only ever done one run of it, but I would highly recommend running Frights. It's a good game. It's a good bad game. It's a bad good game. It's
Okay,
a game.
There we go.
There we go. We got it. We got it. No!
Ooh,
You idiot!
Okay. Alright. Should be
Oh,
good
you
this
got it
time.
so
There we
easily,
go.
though. There we go. There we go.
There we go. Okay, back on track.
Now, how do I even do this skip? I can't even remember how I did it. Okay, so I go along there and I do... Right. I gotta stay on top of all of this stuff. It's such a hard skip. Oh! Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Snacks in this room, and hopefully
I am gonna be short some snacks. I know, I remember that. I do end up being short a few snacks. Oh, there's the shark tank. I made it through. Go back. I want to see this skip.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, because you need 850, I think, for the final snack gate.
I might still be on pace for under an hour.
Oh, you definitely are. The video's 49 minutes long. You get it in like 45 minutes. You're gonna be so proud of yourself when you see it. I was proud of myself. I still am. It's a respectable first try.
I hope so. That would be really nice.
It would
That
be
would be
really
really
nice if I
nice.
could see the chat if you moved it off
My
to
hope
the
is
other
for under 50
side.
minutes, but I'd be happy with under an hour. Oh,
I
yeah,
love
should
this
be
skip,
good.
by the way. This is just
And
such
now
a
we just
brilliant
wait.
skip. You just leave Shaggy there. You just leave him dangling above the shark tank. Rip chat. Yeah, rip chat. No chat for that stream. Because I didn't think of just moving the chat to the other side while keeping live splits on the left. I didn't think of that because
Just as long
Forehead?
as I don't screw it up on the mastermind fight, I should be fine here.
Ayo, easy. And then this other skip is really easy too. Not really a skip, it's just more of a trick. It is a skip. There is a
Forgot
skip
to
here.
skip for lab 2. That's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. That's
I would
fine.
have to redo my splits entirely, by the way. There it is. Boing, boing.
Okay.
Weepoo.
Good.
Talk to them. Skip through it. Just run against that really
Nice.
quick. Hit the 2 buttons. Grab a sandwich. Yep, here we go. I get it in 44 minutes, 21 seconds, so we're just about
Okay.
there. I will
Alright.
finish this out and watch it. Oh my god, that means I must have gotten a fantastic mastermind. For me to have gotten that time on this. I must have gotten some fantastic mastermind RNG.
Ooh, that's not a good. That's not a very good right there.
Nah, that isn't a very good. But
Okay,
you do
that's
save it.
fine. I still got this.
I do. I did got it. It's a shame you don't get to hear the mastermind music, though. It's such a
I
good
would
song.
love that.
Please spawn in a
That
good
would mean
spot.
so
I get,
much.
like, the best possible spawn on this.
For a moment, I got scared and thought I ran into the cutscene that's in the back, and I didn't. That just normally plays. I got scared for a moment. Oh my goodness, that is
Look at that.
fantastic! That is an
Look at
amazing
that.
spawn for you.
Look at
And
that
that's that.
mastermind RNG.
Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, it took him a minute. Time said 44:17, but I know that weren't the case.
I hit the thing prematurely.
Yep. Hey, there it is.
Oh,
Let's go listen to Don Knotts' joke
doesn't screw me over.
about... I want to listen to Don Knotts' spiel again.
Let's see who the mastermind really is. Wait, Fred. Like
I know who the really is. The spooky groundskeeper, right? Oh, yeah. Right. Blame the spooky groundskeeper.
I have no idea why it didn't electrocute him as soon as the electricity
Keeper.
came on. It normally does that.
What do you people have
What do you-
against grounds?
What do you have against
Alright.
groundskeepers?
Fair enough.
Why don't you just say the butler did it? But no, it's always got to be the groundskeeper.
I did a lot better than I expected. There were a few parts that I could have done better, that I normally do better. This is the first time I've actually timed it, though. But I am really proud of this.
I'll just get myself a big old rubber monster suit. As I was saying,
Don Knotts' routine at the end there always kills me.
Kills me so much. It's Professor Alexander Graham. Oh, me? No, we all know who it really is. It's Holly. It's Holly Graham. Okay. What's up next? Fighting meself in Wii Sports.
It is time for sport.
Sport.
It's time for some Good old 2007 sports. All right.
2007
We're going
sports.
with- I don't know if I want to go with like golf or boxing or bowling.
Tennis.
Bowling's good. Baseball.
Bowling's good.
Not too keen on baseball.
I don't think I even
Tennis
did.
could go
I
for.
should play Wii Sports
Fuck it, we're
again.
going with tennis.
Wii Sports in 2023.
Yeah, I erased like literally every me. You know what? Let's go with guess. Guess E. I mean, I don't really care about records.
I was too scared to use my
I
own
need
Miis
to
back
sit-
then. Oh, I can't let people see my Miis!
Yeah.
I gotta hide my shame.
Fuck it.
I actually went into Smash, or I actually went into the Mii Maker. Here it is.
What if I'm everyone? We're gonna do this. We're gonna be everyone at once. I'm gonna play against myself. Oh man, I'm winning.
I'm winning. I'm winning, guys! Are you winning, son?
Literally, I cannot lose.
Are you winning, son?
I literally cannot lose.
Love.
I can't even score against myself.
Match point. The left team wins.
That was just that was.
Dun, dun.
Oh, this is great. I gained nothing.
Can't see
from
me,
that.
but I'm grooving. I gained nothing from that.
Alright, let's go again. Let's go again. I want
Again. More Wii Sports. More Wii Sports. More Wii Sports.
Oh, nice.
Go Gasti.
Okay.
Go
Doing good
Gasti.
so far.
Go Gasti. Favorite players playing. All 4 of them.
We're doing
The
very
Legend of Wii Sports 4 tennis rackets.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sport.
Sport time.
I'm doing a sport.
Oh yeah, sport time. I'm doing a sport. I'm getting good at this.
This is probably the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Oh, just you wait. You do some
Like,
very
literally,
stupid things
This
in
is
the
the
future.
dumbest thing I've ever done.
Yet.
15-40.
This is great.
Match point. 30-40.
Oh dang.
I don't think I want to watch a whole 7 minutes of that, though. Oh, here it is. Here is the absolute best video.
Interesting. Alright, this one. Ah, right.
I was proud of this, by the way. This was the first time I ever used editing software. I did a fade-in, and that was it. I was so proud of it, too. Hopefully with a new graphics card, I'll be able to, like... go, okay, don't fall in. No, don't fall.
No, you're not supposed to fall. Don't
Falling
fall.
is illegal.
No, falling is illegal. Shit! Falling is illegal. Immediately falls.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets so much
Brilliant.
worse.
Oh,
I
are you
soft-locked
fucking
myself.
kidding me? No. You fucking asshole. God damn it.
It
Oh,
still
are you
gets me
fucking
so
kidding me?
much. Falling is illegal, immediately falls. Game saves as
You
I'm
just
falling.
fucking soft locked
I
me.
can't save it. I have to load my last save.
I swear if this
But
loads
then
me
the last
immediately
save is
right
me
back
falling
there.
still. I still say falling
You
is illegal
son of a
just in
bitch.
day-to-day life of like, oh no, this thing might fall on me. Falling is illegal.
Try to salvage this.
It has become a meme that only I use and only I know.
No, let me drop it. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on?
See, what I'm trying to do here, by the way, is
No,
I'm
I
trying to
wanna have
drop the
restart this
cube
chapter. Please, no.
and jump
Shit.
off of the cube onto the thing. But I can't do it in time, because it
Why
just doesn't
can't
work.
I fire it immediately after I fucking let go? What the fuck is happening here? Shit, now I've moved the... Fuck.
Oh, the other thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, place a portal there so that I can land on it. Here's where I figure out.
Fuck. Okay, well.
Here's where I figure out exit to main menu.
Let's
Load
see
a
if we
new
can
save.
Load a save. You want our last.
This, by the way, is lost media, the rest of this Portal playthrough, because I did not save it
Okay.
because
Once a minute earlier, it should be good.
my bandwidth was too low and it looked like a
It should be
potato.
good. Please let this be fine. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh yeah, yeah. It might have been
was
my
almost
newer Portal
disastrous.
2 playthrough. Cause
Alright,
I
now
remember
this time,
I
we're
didn't
not gonna fucking fall like a fucking idiot.
I tried to play Portal 2 multiple times, but my bandwidth was set way too low, and it just ended up looking potato-y. So I didn't end up finishing it. I have a playthrough of Portal on there that is Portal, but recorded on a potato. What's the next one? Oh, Ocarina of Time, but controlled with a mouse.
Alright. Hello. Welcome. Welcome back to this.
Welcome
Ocarina
back
of
to
Time,
this.
But played with a mouse. Because I feel like pain today.
Yep, felt like pain that
I
day.
think last we left off...
And
we
did I get pain that day? I don't know. Let's go check in on when I
done
get
with
to Zora's
long,
River.
broad strokes of the mouse again.
I would continue this, but I lost the save file. I don't know where the save file is. I'd have to start over.
I
Okay,
meant
where is
to
it?
Z target.
Here? No, here? Here. Here we go.
Fine,
Get
make
ready.
Me drop it. Make me just drop it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Give me the fucking chicken.
Hey, welcome! Welcome to the 3-year! Yeah! I started a playthrough of playing Ocarina of Time, but entirely controlled on a mouse and arrow keys for the C buttons. Or I think enter was A, because I needed to be able to dive and I couldn't hold in a button. Yeah. I need to do this again.
No.
I wonder if I could do it in ship. While this is going, I'm actually gonna check that. Let's see if I can bind my mouse to the controller in Ship of Arcania. If I can, I'm gonna do Ocarina of Time Randomizer, but with a mouse. There's a challenge for you, Space. Do a Wind Waker Randomizer, but try to set it up so that it's mostly on the mouse and partially on the keyboard.
I might as well just re-enter the area at this point. I'm just gonna do that.
Nah, I
You're not
can't
gonna
set
go
up.
talk to
Damn
me
it!
Again, are you?
Alright, well, I'd have to figure it out on an emulator. Oh my gosh.
Are you
That
kidding
sounds
me?
like fun. That sounds like so
Really?
much fun. You have got to record and upload that. I want to see that. I so badly want to see that. I want to see you play Skyward Sword with a mouse. That
It
sounds
wouldn't be a problem
amazing.
If it wasn't so slow.
It does sound like hell. Ocarina of Time with a mouse was hell. Especially this chicken. That's why I picked this episode. Because this one chicken, this one cuckoo, absolutely cucks me, if you get what I
That's I'm gonna
mean.
call it. My arm is starting to get cramped as hell, and I don't think I can go another hour. No,
Look
make
at
it,
this.
make it. Don't just sit there. What are you doing?
Oh
Damn it.
no.
It'll come back. They don't like sitting in the water like that for too long, I don't think.
Right there. You're looking at it.
Any minute now.
You just looked at it.
Where is it?
Turn around. Oh, you
I
poor
could've sworn
soul.
It's supposed to...
You poor soul. It was right there. It was right there. Oh, man.
Whatever, back through we go, I guess.
Walking into walls. I like to think that Link is drunk when I do this, and he's just, like, wobbling all over the
Fucking
place.
hard. No, every time I come through here.
It's a fatal flaw in Ocarina of Time. Kapora Gabora spawns every single time you go through there. And you can't just skip through it quickly either. Oh my
Why?
god.
Why are you like this?
It is. It's incredibly annoying. Also, thanks for coming, by the way.
My
Means a lot.
instead of
Oh no!
Just
No! See if I can catch it before I go all the way out to...
Why? Why? Just why?
Just why?
No, I meant to see target.
Oh,
I meant to see
no.
target.
This Cuckoo is so annoying. It's a pain.
Okay, this is further than we've made
Especially if
before.
you don't run Ocarina of Time Rando on the regular, this Cuckoo can be an absolute pain in the ass. And even if you do, it's still a pain in the ass. Yep, look at that.
You asshole.
There it goes.
Fucking asshole of a chicken.
Let's see if I can make it. No, I'm not gonna be able to make it. Oh. Oof. Oh. I got it. At least it went up there.
You went somewhere that I cannot get to. At least not easily.
Why did that get blocked? Ask the
Useless bird.
Automod, what are you doing? What? Why was asshole blocked? I'm sorry about that, Space. This is why I moved to kick.
Okay.
Oof.
I don't end up dead before I end up getting to that heart piece. Son of a...
This had to have been before I discovered randos, because I was trying to give myself a new challenge for Ocarina of Time. Now when I go for a new Ocarina of Time challenge, it's just, alright guys, we're turning on all sanity. Keys, dungeon rewards, everything's going on.
What?
I need to do the enemy randomizer, but I don't have a functioning
even the
control.
slightest
It is,
movement of the mouse.
it's so
It's
painful.
so fucking far off course. It's not even funny. All this effort for 2 goddamn
It's a little
heartbeats?
sneak peek for what you're in for when you do Skyward Sword. How are you doing the motion controls, by the way? I'm curious about that.
For fuck's sake. Nice.
Nice.
Try to climb out here. Oh, I can't. I went too far. Nice. Just nice. Just.
Oh god. That's what I had to do for Ocarina of Time. I did Mario 64, I didn't beat it, but I did it entirely on the mouse. And then promptly lost my configuration for the mouse inputs. Ocarina of Time, however, I had my C buttons on the arrow keys, and I had A on enter. I can't remember what my button input was.
I will get those heart pieces. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is the bird?
bird,
Where'd it
the
go?
bird, the bird is the word, the bird, the bird, the bird is the word.
I know
Bird,
there's one
bird,
up there,
bird,
but where's
bird
the...
is the word.
Did it just go back to... Yep,
Have
it
you
went all the way back.
heard
Okay.
the word is bird?
Nice.
Say the word I'm thinking
That
of.
was a close one.
And the only
let's
word
fall
is
off.
bird. Oh no! Oh
I'm
no!
pressing
Cobra just
the wrong button
spawns
again.
there. It's like, I heard you were talking about me. You wanted a bird? Me and the birds at 3 a.m. looking for heart pieces. Here we go!
This is absolutely the worst. You know, just absolutely the worst.
Fun fact, did you know that when I was playing this, it was absolutely the worst? Did I say that enough at the time?
No!
There
Did I
it goes.
just throw it up there?
Nope. It just... the tank just makes it so much worse. I wasn't having any of its shit. Second... Motherfucker's gonna die tonight. This was the worst.
It didn't end up there. If it did, that would have been the end of it. But this would have been the end.
Look at that drunk little child wandering around.
Let me take you on a magical journey across the land of hopes
Hello
and
there.
dreams to get back
General
to where I-
Grievous.
Alright, I can
How
get
nice of you to drop in! Oh no, it was Obi-Wan Kenobi, not General Grievous. Excuse me, I haven't seen the Star Wars
Getting
prequels in
there is
ages.
Not a fucking problem. Okay. Okay.
Should play Lego Star Wars sometime. Or I could do Episode 1 Racer, the best racing game out there, where the music only starts on the third
No,
lap.
Don't throw the chicken.
I remember bringing that out to play with friends, and we were like, what's going on? Is the game broken? Hold on a minute, why isn't there music? And then it only starts on the third lap. It's silent otherwise. It's so bad. Especially for an otherwise decent racer.
Oh my gosh, okay. Now I need to just not fuck this up.
Oh my gosh, I did it! Oh, there's the classic Solarius stars.
Finally!
Oh! Oh! I did it, finally!
Now we
Just run
need to
into the
get
wall
you
more,
back.
Link. Keep grinding your face. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say I have a Pog emote, but I don't. I only have that on Twitch. I mean, Kick. Do it all of that, but again.
No.
Here it goes! How much time we got left in this? Do it all over again.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
Now, aiming that with the mouse is honestly a godsend. It's easier. No, it wasn't easier. I don't think it was easier. Yeah, the title. I censored it because
I need
YouTube
to
hates
after that.
swearing. I fucking hate chickens.
Put it on this button.
As a vegetarian, this is accurate. Wait a minute, hold on.
Because I don't want to have to go all the way back.
Why don't you eat me?
As
Because I
say
fucking
this,
hate birds. I
I'm
fucking
gonna end
hate
up back
them.
in...
I hate birds. Oh, this was before I knew that you could get into Zora's Domain without the song, the Zelda's Lullaby.
Because of that, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the diving minigame. Okay.
I'm gonna do
So I
the
can get
diving
silver
mini
scale,
game.
and I can then go. Chickens have drove me to fucking madness.
Chickens have drove me to madness. Oh,
You know what?
just
Actually,
you
I'm
wait.
gonna
You
end
aren't
this
mad
here.
yet, Stars.
At
You will
least
be.
for the YouTube part of this. I'll do more. I'll go for another, what, hour, half hour.
Go for
45
another hour,
Who the fuck
45
knows?
minutes. Who
We'll
the fuck?
get into Jabba Jabba.
Who the fuck cares?
So if you are watching this from YouTube, thank you. It means a lot. Dear God, I fucking
My
hate
intro! My intro is there, guys! If you're watching this
Uh,
from YouTube,
I
it means
have
a lot!
Twitch down below. If you
Hello.
wanna, you know, watch.
No Discord
these
yet.
live.
Didn't have a Discord yet.
I also have a Discord.
I
for
did have a
updates.
Discord. Oh my god, my Discord's old. It's like
What
2
I'm
years
doing,
old.
Why I haven't been streaming for the past month. Stuff like that.
I used to not.
And, you know,
I used
know
to go
what I
on
stream.
long
If you wanna
spells of not
choose what I
streaming.
stream, or at least help to. then
Now I'm a
that's
daily
fine.
uploader, except when I'm on break.
But thank you. Means a lot. I'll see you around. Have a good fucking day. Hope it's better than
Mmm!
the past
That's right.
30 minutes of my life.
Better than the past 30 minutes
30
of my
minutes
life!
of chicken chasing.
Chicken chasing!
Parkour.
Parkour!
I'll see you around.
Bye. Oop. Cuts out. Okay, I have got to show you guys. Let me see here. Do I have an image? I do have a spare image. Oh, good. Let's see here. I need to show you guys the thumbnail I made for this. You guys are gonna love it. 3 years. We've got the original, my first thumbnail, I think, was of Link doing that. Up in the upper right, we have Falling is Illegal. In the lower right, we have, Bread. We have Bread Simulator 2017. And in the lower left, we have a video that's coming up sometime soon, the Scarab Game from Hell. It's actually the next one! We're gonna do this, Scarab Game from Hell. This is one of my more recent videos, May 10th, 2022. This is from Dinosaur Planet, my favorite game of all time. I love Dinosaur Planet, guys.
I think
It
they
is-
lead
it
to
is the
same place,
best.
so this is probably the money-making game.
How about playing a little
It's a game.
I'm good.
Those are
Those are simple.
simple. Choose how many scarabs you wish to gamble. From this cave, and you have to collect them within my time limit. My
I'm
time
good.
limit.
And you have to collect them within my time limit.
Here it
You
goes.
have to collect them, and you have to collect them within my time limit.
Oh
And you
no.
And you have to collect them within my time limit.
Oh no. Let's
Yes,
get
it
outta
is.
Here. Let's get out of here.
By the way, every time I press
I don't
B,
want to be trapped in this forever. Let's go.
every time I press
Go.
B, I'm gonna
Go.
press it again at some point
Run.
here.
It's broken. It's broken. Let's get out of here.
Every time I was pressing cancel there, I was getting teleported back
Oh, no.
into the cave.
What have I done?
Oh, the
Okay,
voices are still
okay.
broke during
We're
this
just gonna-
update.
We're gonna warp to world. Oh my god. Whew, that was.
I would highly
scary.
recommend playing Dinosaur Planet, by the way, Space. It's a lot like Ocarina of Time, except unfinished. And also, with the best character. It is so good. If you like Zelda games, I think you would love Dinosaur Planet. It is everything that Star Fox Adventures was meant to be, and more. It is such a good game. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this. There's a little meme here. Let's pull up the old Solaria Stars channel. Should be in here somewhere. Would it be under clips? That video is coming up, by the way. That is Streamer's Descent into Madness. Where is it? Oh my lord. My sweet lord. Hare Krishna. Okay, where is it? Not yet. Is it back a little more? I think it might be... There it is. One route is never enough. This is like the most iconic line, opening of the game. I've seen it 1,000 times because I had to keep playing through it every time a new update came out.
One foot is never enough.
I'm starving.
Get out
Out of the clearing, push the boulder from the geyser. One route is never enough. I'm starving. Never enough. Never enough. One route is never enough, guys. Always remember that. Okay, so what's up next? Gandalf No. This is from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. For the GameCube.
Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts.
Oh, that's loud.
He will be in mortal danger.
Very ominous. Especially for Chamber of Secrets, which is like one of the lighter Harry Potter movies.
Gotta love the off-brand, not John Williams Harry Potter
Trying
theme.
to spread, wonder and mystique instead of...
You shall pass! Gandalf!
Oh my gosh, the Balrog's gonna get him. Oh no, we can't let that happen.
Gandalf!
Gandalf!
No! They just straight up ripped off the Lord of the Rings Balrog scene.
Screw the Bludgers, just bludgeon him to death with the bats.
Screw the Bludgers, beat him to death. Flipendo! Classic. Oh hey look, there's me! It's Grimace's birthday! It's Grimace's birthday! It's Grimace's birthday! We'd like to wish you all that you would wish yourself! It's Grimace's birthday! It's Grimace's birthday! Oh, this is from one of the Nintendo Directs. This would be 9 months ago, September of 2022.
Get ready.
And I hardly play it.
Good time.
Oh boy, more Bayonetta.
After
What is this,
500
4?
years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons.
It might have been.
Best friend.
Now in the third,
Now, in the
she's
third
out to
installment,
save the
she'll
world.
protect the world from the sudden invasion of
Are you
man-made
fucking
chaos
kidding me?
and homunculi.
Almost word for
I
word.
predicted it. It was so obvious.
Oh my god!
She's gone from fighting for
It's
herself
so cliche.
for others to fighting for the world. Those who have
God damn it.
overcome histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include
You
the
can't make
fearless
this
Uka,
shit up. You fucking can't.
Umbra Witch,
I hate game trailers because of this.
new ally Viola also
Next is gonna be fighting to save the galaxy
next is gonna
in
be saving the
Bayonetta,
galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 4.
globe-trotting adventure awaits.
Da 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 da.
Launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
My god.
Da da
Then they're gonna go
da
through
da
a
da da.
and
Da da
everything's
da.
gonna get fucked, and we have to
Bayonetta
go
is
to
gonna be in the
Warp Core.
Avengers.
Official YouTube channel.
So why
They
don't we just
definitely
pop it
aren't.
in reverse?
Why don't we pop it? What did I say? Pop it in reverse?
Verse?
A dark fantasy mystery abounds.
Hold on, what was that?
And everything's gonna get fucked,
Today's Nintendo
and everything. Then they're gonna go through a wormhole.
Oh, it's an In Space with Markiplier reference.
And everything's gonna get fucked, and we have to get to the warp core.
launch on our official
Why don't we just pop her
So
in
why don't we
reverse?
just pop it in reverse?
fantasy mystery abounds.
Oh, it was. Your humor is still on point, Blaze. Okay, Streamer's Descent into Madness. This was also 9 months ago, September 17th. A few days later, I put out this little gem. Have a funny story about Star Fox Adventures that I've never
you're not.
actually
You're
told on stream?
alive. You're not a stuffed dinosaur. You're a real boy.
I wanted to make a video about it, but I guess now would be a good
This,
time
ladies
once
and
we're done with
gentlemen, is
this.
why we don't use Firefox. Ow! Oh, that was
so
horrible.
bad. It's such a bad joke.
Absolutely horrible.
It was so bad I had to take a moment to collect myself. It was such a bad joke, but it was so
The
good.
year award goes to.
To quote Jim Henson, oh no, it's a terrible
Oh
joke,
my god.
but it's worthy of us.
It's treasure. It's treasure.
It's the shackle key.
The shackle key.
Woo! Yeah,
Forget the cutscene. We're already
baby!
supposed to be getting this item. Have another one.
It was.
Oh my
This
god.
is why we use
I don't know
Firefox.
how to clip something, but if someone can clip that, that would be great. The Firefox.
I ended up just highlighting it.
The whole thing.
No one was there to
whole
clip it.
Segment leading up to it, joke afterwards. That's fucking great.
It was so bad. Okay, so, here we go. Snowhorn Wastes. Dinosaur Planet. Oh, my video's not up there. Here we go. Okay. Okay. It wouldn't have been a video, by the way. So, we're gonna turn this down a little bit. Story time, guys. So, I had my own little Star Fox adventure. I went to get the game. I walked, halfway through town to the game store. Picked it up. Brought it home. It's a fun little time. Game ended up not working. It wouldn't start. So, I waited a day or so, walked all the way back out. All the way out to the game store again. All the way back. This is, by the way, I ended up, over this entire trip, I walked 10 miles for this game, for Star Fox Adventures. Walked out to the game store. Hey, this game doesn't work. I need to return it. And get a new one. I was like, okay, well, I could just get Metroid Prime. It costs the same amount. But I decided, you know what? No. No. I am gonna get Star Fox Adventures. So they had to order it in. Had to wait a week. Waited a week. Went out to get it. No. They told me I needed to wait a week to get a new one. So I had to keep the game with me. So I was also going out to a sandwich shop. And I went out there and it was like, okay, sandwich shop. Hey, guys, do you guys have the veggie burger patties in yet? No, we don't have them in. Great. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go walk around for a while until they open. They weren't open, that's what it was. They weren't open, so I walked around a while. Went back to the game store at some point, because they called me back and were like, hey, yeah, actually we have found a copy, and we will absolutely order it in for you. So, did that. I ended up walking out to a friend's place for a little while. And then I went to the sandwich shop. However, it started raining. So, which is closer, friend's house or sandwich shop? Book it back to friend's house, collapse on the couch for a little bit in the rain, go to sandwich shop, and go home. It was more epic than I'm making it sound here, but basically, I ended up walking 10 miles for Star Fox Adventures. And it was an ordeal. It was a huge ordeal to just get Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube. My god, was it an ordeal. Anyways, what's up next? Send Mess. I am also very proud of this video, partially because Retro Gaming Now is someone I watch. They've done videos on a few Minecraft ARGs, and I really like them. They've commented on some of my videos. Keep in mind, this walking 10 miles was over the course of, like, several weeks, but I ended up walking, like, a total of 10 miles to get a copy of Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube. But Retro Gaming Now commented on it. Shout out to them. They've commented on a few of my videos, but here we go. So you aren't going to hear me in this. This is my playthrough of Minecraft. Basically what this was is I started at the earliest version of Minecraft that had a survival mode and slowly updated. I need to get back to it. I'm about to be at version 1.0 where I can beat the dragon, or I think I am at 1.0. But I'll end up beating the dragon and going through more updates. So this is Minecraft beta? We'll see when we see the graphs, yeah. This is one of the earlier Minecraft betas. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do a video. And it's gonna be Minecraft videos in 2011. You got the nice Bandicam logo. That is not, I did not record this on Bandicam. I actually put a Bandicam watermark in the video. I found a transparent Bandicam and put it in there and recorded it in widescreen. This is actually recorded in 480p. So all that pixelation you're seeing is very real. It's not artificial. I recorded this in 480p. Did all the usual showing off my stuffs type of deal here. The pixelation going into that cave is so bad. Also, I learned about a bug in earlier Minecraft. If you go down blocks like this, it only plays the sound when you reach the bottom. Which is super weird. Get my Minecraft out. Gotta show off my sick rails. Here we go. Whee! Spinny time! I have my mouse on the cursor, I have it on the thing, you're getting spoilers. I end up bringing out Notepad. And capturing that. I end up bringing out Notepad. Rearranging my inventory, don't mind me. Back when there was no hunger. Had to carry several pieces of bread because they couldn't stack. I don't remember exactly which beta build of Minecraft this was taken in, though. But it was like right around when sugarcane and all that kind of stuff, right when farming started to be possible. Before pumpkins and melons were really... No, this was like right around when pumpkins and melons were farmable. This is me going out to newly loaded chunks to see some new terrain. Because all I had loaded right there were alpha Minecraft biome chunks. And a lot of the leaves on some of the trees, by the way, ended up being a mix of spruce, oak, and birch. Because it would just randomize what type of leaf it was. Oh, I left my minecart there, and it's gonna go. It's gonna, wait for it. Oh, there it goes. Shit. I actually lucked out and spaced these out perfectly so that if you have one powered rail and it goes, the minecart stops right before it hits the next powered rails. I didn't intend that, but I was so lucky there. I thought my minecart was just gonna be gone. And I'd have to walk all that way, because that's a very long way. This was my strip mine, my first one. Here we go. Oh my god, when I get to 1.13, or whichever update had the waterlogged blocks, that tunnel's gonna flood. It is so gonna flood because of those ladders. They're gonna get waterlogged, and I won't be able to do this. I should do that for a playthrough sometime. Just start at alpha, work my way up through one of the old... as if I was playing through an old Minecraft world. I did a dumb there. Oh, those old cobblestone textures. The old gravel texture, too. Brings back memories. See, I'm not going all the way here, because I know that I'm about to reach... Yep, there it is. There's the water. Am I gonna make it in time? Barely. And look at that, new terrain! Deserts! Actual deserts! I hadn't been out this way yet, by the way, when I made this. This was me, like, discovering this area for the first time on video. This is gonna take a little bit, by the way. But it ends up being, fine. Because I just put the ladders down. There you go. Now you got a nice way up there. This was also right after pistons were introduced, because I built a really cool little secret base. Reminds me of the, AND gate that I made on the old ZSMP server. Which apparently had an update recently. I should hop on there after my break. Play around with it. Haven't done ZSMP in a while. Oh my gosh, look at that mountain. Yes, nod! We're gonna nod. We're gonna look around at this landscape. We're gonna check our F3. Oh, look at those crunchy little sounds there. When do we pull out the, when do we pull out the notepad? This video just came out of nowhere, too, when I uploaded it. This was before my daily uploads. I'll have to see when it was. It had to have been this year. It had to have been sometime this 2023 year. Because we're getting into the, like, really recent stuff now. Oh, here it comes. Here comes Notepad. What am I gonna say, guys? What am I gonna say? Let's find out. I'm getting it set up. I needed to, like, create a new source, I think. I can't remember if I was still using Streamlabs at that point. I had to have been. Yeah. Whoa, big tree! Let's shrink that notepad a little bit. It's kind of big, isn't it? Oops. There it goes. Smaller. Oh, you guys can't hear the Minecraft music. It's too quiet. There it is. Whoa, big tree. Had to punch it to make sure you guys knew which one I was talking about. Because this was also around the update when they added the big trees. I think this update in particular was like the biomes update, where they added biomes other than just basic. Whoa, pumpkins. I forgot they added these! Exclamation point. Back when people couldn't afford microphones. I just tried to make pumpkin seeds. Those don't exist yet. Farming doesn't exist. Whoa, spooky! Whoa! I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. What did I say there? nothing, I guess. I thought I said something. Time to head home. Leave it there for a couple seconds. Chop some wood. Make a platform out in the ocean. And then I think around here I show off my secret base. Do I? No, I don't. Do I even have that yet? No, I don't think I did make that yet. Unless I started off in it. I started off in my farm. I didn't show off my secret base. I didn't have it yet. But I ended up making a secret base of, out of pistons when they came out. Just playing with new features as soon as they come out. Boop, video end. There we go. Okay, what else do we have? Mash or Pass Challenge. Oh boy! This was this year's April Fool's video. April Fool's 2023.
All
This
right,
one
hello and
was
welcome to Mash or Pass,
December of
the show where we
2023.
figure out which of these potatoes are hot and which of these potatoes are not.
I released that
Let
on
us begin.
Christmas. Huh.
All right, so first we got a nice basic russet potato. Perfect, brilliant.
Gotta love
for
that
mashing.
Pokemon
Can't
Gold
get better
game
than
corner
that.
music.
Need I say more? Red potatoes. Okay, so these aren't as good for mashing. These
No,
are better.
they
You
aren't
fry
as
them
good.
up in
Fry
a
'em up.
pan. You boil them with some
Boil
cabbage,
'em,
some carrots,
cabbage,
maybe
carrots.
a little bit of peppercorn in there, maybe
Peppercorn,
some
parsnips. Mm.
It's good for that.
Gotta love
I'm gonna
the
pass
old
on that.
Irish vegetables
Yellow
and vinegar.
potatoes.
Got a
Another
cup
one
of vinegar in
that's
'em.
really great for frying up in a pan. But you don't want to mash these guys. No, pass. Purple?
Purple? I was so. Oh my
on the
gosh,
inside.
purple?
Okay.
Why is it purple on the inside? Is
I
this
don't know how
a
I feel
yam?
about I'm not sure. I'm not sure the world's ready.
Insert
for
the
purple mashed
butterfly
potatoes,
meme. Is
so
this
I'm gonna
yam?
pass. Now here's a good one. Here's your basic pearl white potatoes. Small, soft, good for mashing.
Good for
Can't get
mashing.
much better than that.
Can't
aside
get
from
better.
your usual russet.
Russets.
I'm gonna
Yep.
go
Gotta
with
love your
mash.
russets. Russets are good.
Now this
Mix.
mix is our worst three so far. All
Worst
of them
three.
together, and they're
Troubling.
all small too. Pass.
Gotta pass in it.
Yams?
Yams.
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 Okay,
Yams.
who put yams in this thing? I get they're called sweet potatoes, but they're not really potatoes. Pass.
Pass.
Okay, so you think you're being funny, do you?
Oh.
I'll tell you what. You can't double mash a potato.
Can't double
you
mash.
You can't. You can't
can't.
double mash a potato.
Can't double mash them. Pass it.
Baked potatoes are pretty good. Usually when you make those mashed potatoes, you boil them up and then you mash them and bake them. But these are pretty much already mashed. All you gotta do is just like mash them out of the skin. So I'm gonna go with a mash for that one. French fries.
French fries.
Okay, so
A little behind
kind
the
of a hot
scenes.
take here.
This was not
I think you
edited.
can mash fries.
This was all
think
done
you can do
live.
that. I
Like I
think that
didn't
would be
live
fine.
stream it,
That
but
would
I
be more
did
than
all of this live. I had
I'm
a
gonna go with a
slideshow that I played of images.
Potato chips, not so much. A little bit too crispy, a little bit too greasy.
little bit too crunchy.
You can't really mash those.
Crunchy. Crunchy boys.
Pringles, however, those are made different. Those are like
They're made
that's
different.
like your baked potato, but dehydrated.
Hydrated baked potato.
It's like the flakes. It's like the flakes.
It's like
You
the
just gotta,
flakes.
Like, mash them up and rehydrate them.
Mash
I'm
and
gonna go with
hydrate.
mash.
Remember to hydrate,
Okay,
folks.
scalloped potatoes and cheese. Definitely a really good pick for a side dish, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pass. Can't really mash those. Hash browns.
Mash hash brown, more like
See, now
mash
this is a
brown.
tough one. There's a lot of particle in that. It's basically like particle board potato. So
Particle board potato.
I think you can mash them. I'm gonna go with a mash. And tater tots are basically hash browns but smaller, so we're gonna go with a mash again.
Those are like your particle board, but 2x4.
Pierogies. Okay, see now that's a noodle.
Pierogi.
It has potatoes in it, but those are like mashed potatoes in the noodle, and you don't really want noodle in your mashed potatoes.
Says
Hard
who?
pass. Ooh.
Chuck
Okay.
Nolden.
One
Chuck
of my
Nolden.
favorite dishes.
Best
You know me.
food.
You know I love this stuff.
So good.
However,
Oh.
you can't
I love
really
it.
mash a noodle.
I
I'm
love
gonna
me
have
some
to
Chef
pass again.
Noodlen.
Alright, fried potatoes. See, these are kind of like fries, but they're seasoned. So, like, you get a nice little bit of, like, rosemary in there. I think you can mash those. That would make a nice mashed potato.
That would.
Potatoes from Portal.
Now we go off
Well, you
the
know what
rails.
they say about evil potatoes? You can't let them live. I'm gonna have to go with the mash. Gotta destroy that thing before it destroys you, man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, again with the fucking sweet potatoes.
And with those sweet potatoes. Who the hell made
Really?
this slide?
You're gonna
Who
put
the
put
hell
more sweet
made
potatoes in your
this? Who the hell made this
Okay, now
selection?
we're just getting ridiculous. Sweet potato
Sweet potato pie.
Really? No, just
Man.
no.
No.
Stop. Pass. Potatoes on pizza. Oh boy, I just opened a whole new can of worms with the internet, haven't I? We can't even agree with.
Argue it out, guys. Do potatoes belong on pizza?
Though, but again, you can't really mash that. It's not gonna turn out great. So hard pass.
Vodka.
I mean, I guess most vodka is made from potatoes, but like, how are you gonna mash a liquid?
There, there's
I mean,
your
maybe if you,
Russian
like,
standard
Take some
vodka.
normal potatoes and boil it.
I don't know what that Cyrillic says.
But this isn't about that. This is about the vodka itself, so hard pass. Child of the Earth from Pikmin. Okay, now that
Bringing
that
out
right
the
there is a
Pikmin
mashed
potato.
I mean, look at it. Sure, it's got a few roots coming out of it, a few shoots, but you know that never hurt anyone. You can just scoop them out.
Never
I'm
hurt
gonna go with
anyone.
mash. Okay. Okay, who's the one? Look. I hadn't figured out my bit rate yet, okay? I hadn't figured out that if you put it at a higher bit rate, it'll stream better. Just... Can we just move past this one, guys? Please? Hard pass.
Glorious Star's about to bring out the fuck yous.
Okay,
with
potato
this.
soup.
Fuck you.
But you got a bunch of other
Screw
stuff.
you
in
for
there.
bringing
Oh, no,
up
wait,
my
that's
potato
soup.
paper
That's not soup.
portal.
I mean, still, it's not that big a difference. It's a gravy instead of a broth. I'm gonna hard pass.
I'm at the soup store.
Baked potato
Why are you
soup.
buying clothes at the soup store?
I love baked potato soup. Baked
Because
potato soup
fuck
is-
you!
And I know we did
There's
a
more
mash on
soup.
baked potatoes before, but this is a soup. You can't really mash it.
You can
Baked
if you
potato
try
salad.
hard
Okay,
enough.
that's a little bit more solid. You got some nice sour cream in there. Won't have to add any milk. You got your cheese. Your
You got your
bacon,
chives, your bacon, your
all
chives,
that
your
stuff. Wonderful.
Mash it.
I'm gonna go with the
Mash
on
it.
that one.
Mash it.
No. Just no.
I can hear my fan in the background
Get 'em outta
again.
Go. Just
That guy. That guy.
all right. Now that we're past that,
Curse you, potato
I
head!
didn't know he would be here. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry about that. I just didn't know. Okay.
Didn't know.
Minecraft potato. You can't mash them in game, but you know what? You can mash them in real
Make
life. gonna
Minecraft
go with
potatoes
hard
mashable.
Oh, my music.
You guys are
is
trying.
there.
You guys are
Okay,
trying to kill
that's
me.
fine. Oh.
You guys are trying to kill me.
Ooh.
Giving me
Oh,
the
that one's-
poison potato from
that one's not
Minecraft
looking
doesn't
so
look
good,
so
guys.
good.
I don't think you can eat that. Ooh. Pass. No. See, now this is just cheating.
Cheater.
Instant mashed
Gonna
potatoes.
waggle my finger. It's gonna get.
They're already
Little wave of the
mashed.
finger.
It's like the mashed
No,
potatoes.
no,
They're
no.
already mashed.
Nope.
You can't mash flakes.
You can't mash the
What are you
flakes.
gonna do? Cut them up smaller?
Yeah.
You can't mash.
Why not?
flakes.
Gotta take them
Hard
scissors.
pass.
Gotta cut the potato flakes.
Okay. Waffle fries. Gotta love them. Got a nice texture to them. They're a little bit crispier than your average
Crispy.
fry.
Crispy
But I
fry.
think I can still mash them, so I'm gonna go with a mash.
Can mash them.
World's largest potato. Oh my god, what a beauty it
That's
is.
that's
Look
the
at
big
that.
lump, not the person. By the way, the
Absolutely
person
not.
isn't the world's
Okay.
largest potato.
I'm gonna go with a mash. Just think of how much mashed potatoes that
Oh,
could make.
think of it.
I mean, it's not mashed potatoes.
You'd
it would
only
be
need
mashed
one. You would
potato.
only need
Hard
one.
mash. Okay, hash browns again, but this time it's the stringy bits clumped
Shredded.
together.
Shredded brown.
Unlike the other hash browns, these are like strands. You can't really mash those.
Is that what
It's
grits
like,
are?
It's like trying to
Are grits
mash
something
a
else?
shoestring. I'm gonna have to go
Mash a
with a hard pass on that. A little bit too crispy, a little bit too thin.
Mm.
Latkes, another wonderful dish.
Yes.
But again, like
Potato
the,
pancakes.
like the stringy hash browns,
Mm-mm-mm.
kind
No,
of
no,
hard
no.
to mash that. So I'm
No,
gonna,
no,
I'm
no.
gonna
Can't mash
pass
them.
on that.
Can't mash them. I love these things.
Potato crackers. Oh,
Love
okay,
these
now we're
things.
talking.
They're so good.
These are kind of like the Pringles. They're a little bit crispy, but they're sort of like the flakes. You can still mash them because they're a solid cracker. I mean, just think about that. The sour cream and onion
Barbecue ones
flavor.
are so good. It's like
Oh,
it's
that's
not.
scallion. That's not sour cream. Scallion flavor, tomato flavor.
Do
barbecue
your
flavor. I've had
research,
the barbecue.
stars.
It's
Do your
not like
research.
the barbecue sauce. It is like barbecued veggies.
No, no, not that
It is
research. Do
good
my
shit.
research.
Mashed. Absolutely.
Yeah, the barbecue flavor. One root is never enough.
One root is never enough. Never enough.
To get out of the clearing,
I'm gonna
push
go
the boulder
for
from the
mash on
geyser.
that one. Gotta do it for the memes. Gotta give your salute to old dinosaur planet over there. One root is
Salutes.
never enough. I'm starving.
I'm not on kick, but
Oh,
salutes
right.
in the
I think
chat.
that's all of them. So
And
let's
if you
see
come to
how
my
we
kick,
did.
please do.
17 mashed, 21 pounds.
Chose the fucking
So
alpine
it looks
root.
like we've got a good amount of mashed potatoes for you guys this week. Unfortunately, more of them didn't make the cut than made the cut. So I hope you enjoyed.
The
here
nice
left will be a
shocked
link
face.
of a bunch of
emoji.
different other videos. Who knows what they're gonna be? Might be something random. Might be more mash or pass. Might be something else. To your right is gonna be a video.
Guys, should we do
YouTube-
another Masher Pass video?
Gonna be a video YouTube recommends you. Below will be links to Twitch and Discord in the description. Hope you have a good day.
Oh,
Stay safe.
this item saves
April
the run
Fool's
by
Day.
Solaria Star.
Bye-bye.
A Legend of Crystal the Wind Waker. Oh, that's. I have my intro now, or my outro now. Oh boy, here we go. Rabbit Ray learns to fly.
Oh. Can I grab
From
I can't-
Subnautica.
Can I grab one of these? Yep. See, it is basically the gravity gun.
Ching! This thing is so much fun to mess with, by the way. Propulsion cannon.
Sorry.
I had never made one until
Oh no, my
this
headphones
playthrough.
became unplugged. I'm sorry, buddy. Boink.
Don't feed the fish.
Please do not feed the fish. Oh. Okay. Oops. Where'd it go? I want to try and shoot one at it. Hi there.
Bonk.
Oh no! Whee!
There he goes.
Still going!
There he goes.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Why? Why?
Oh, fuck.
Welcome to the Solaria Stars Rabbit Ray Relocation Program, where we safely take rabbit
This is why I
rays
should never
and
be
we
allowed
launch
something
the
like this.
shit out of them to safely relocate them. Also, this is, by this point, I now have my new stream set up, as you guys can see, which blends in so perfectly with my
Poor Rabbit
background.
Ray. It suspected nothing.
It was so innocent. It was so innocent. What is that? Oh, that one. That's a cool video. I remember that. Dragon Roost. Look, it's recommending all my new stuff. Pokemon Super Gold 97, Tears of the Kingdom, Grimace's birthday. We have one more for us tonight. We're going to watch through some of this. We aren't
Alright,
going to watch
folks,
through the whole
hello,
thing.
and
It's 8
welcome
hours.
to a Subspace Emissary speedrun. We're doing 100% intense difficulty.
Literally, until I did this,
3,
no one
2,
had done this before.
1. Let's do
And
this.
as far as I know, I'm gonna check really quick.
I think the hardest part is going to be skipping the cutscenes for me. Hardest part mentally.
Here we go.
Physically hardest part is going to be the swamp, Diddy Kong. Both times. Because we are doing 100%, so we need to unlock Jigglypuff.
Oh, someone submitted a run in Pikmin Ultra
And Subspace.
Ultra's we on my behalf, apparently?
Taboo, surprisingly, wasn't that hard for me the last time I did this a couple days ago. Beat Subspace on Intense, I mean.
Oh, they merged it now into just Pikmin. I'm still 6th place for all treasures in Pikmin. Anyways,
Now, this isn't gonna be like most speedruns you've seen, in that this is probably gonna
hey, I'm
be
still
10
first,
hours.
intense and normal. These are my 100% speed runs.
Good trip. That's gonna
And skipping the cutscenes hurts. And here's where I learn that Link got heavily nerfed.
Here we go.
Immediately take damage. No deposit, no return. Yes, it is. This is one of my 2 world records. This is the one I'm most proud of. This is my intense difficulty world record. In 8 hours and 54 minutes. I am gonna run this again, and I am gonna get a faster time, because I know the route a little bit better now. This is the world record. Ah! Skip ahead a little bit. Oh, here we go, the Peach battle.
You know, you'd think...
Yeah, I am
from
really
the,
proud of
Smash
this.
Bros. Wiki, a point that they pointed out. You'd think that, like, Mario and Yoshi would be like, hey, let's hash this out a minute. Let's talk. Well, shit, that did not work out in my favor.
Mistakes were made. This is a speedrun that on the Smash Speedrunning Discord, when I said I'm gonna do 100% intense, one of the people running it.
Get over here. Oh, that's gonna help a lot. No more knockback.
It is. I was really proud of it because it's still an achievement, and it felt like I earned it. It felt like I really earned it. But this was the run that on the Smash Wiki, when I said what I was gonna do, which was 100% intense speedrun, one of the moderators was just like, oh god. Thank you. I actually got, like, the best Taboo. I beat Taboo in one run. One go. I didn't have to redo it. I just... in and out. It was like the fastest Taboo I've ever had, and I will likely never achieve it again. Skipping the movies hurts so much.
We'll be Link.
Let's skip ahead a little bit to the caves. Here we go. You guys are gonna get some highlights. They aren't necessarily the best highlights,
Like this run is gonna
but it's gonna be highlights.
hoped.
Nah, man, running max settings on Rando is impressive. Like, that run you did with the Mirror Shield in the Cave of Ordeals, I would have given up the run. I would have given up the run at that point. That is some serious dedication. It is impressive. To go through... And you did it swordless too. Cave of Ordeals is hard enough on its own, but swordless Cave of Ordeals, I have a little bit of experience in Wind Waker Rando. It is a lot harder, in my opinion, than Ocarina of Time Rando. For sure. It was terrible luck, but you did so well with it, and even, like, got a decent time. Yeah, no problem. Anyone who's watching this on YouTube, go check out Space Rock. He does some really sweet Wind Waker Rando speedruns, so if you love randomizers and speedruns, if you're watching my channel, you probably like Zelda, randos, and speedruns, so go check them out. Gonna give a little shout out here. Oh god, this one block ends up causing me so much pain here. Ugh! Hey, no problem. I really, really enjoy your stream, so... You're one of, like, 3 people that I watch on Twitch. That's fair. I noticed that you had, like, your last VOD was a month ago or something, or a VOD of a, Twilight Princess rando from a month ago. Ooh! Ooh! And I fully died there. Ouch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Continue.
I don't
Imprisoned
have the fastest route memorized,
Shadow
but
isn't
I do have
the
great
world
I'm familiar
record for,
enough with the Great Maze that I can get through it. Plus, there's the map I can look at.
The current world record holder for
Make
several
sure every door is crossed off my
Brawl speedruns, subspace speedruns, ended up popping in near the end.
That's about at the very least.
I think
8
around
hours
subspace. At least 8 hours in the future.
Stage.
Stars, you ended up being so lucky.
Thank goodness for Meta Knight having.
Oh my god,
nearly
the music in
infinite
this game.
jumps. Ugh. I'd have been screwed there otherwise. Oh good, this means we're about to come on the boss fight.
They were. I love
Meta Knight
Subspace
first.
so much. It is, honestly... Okay. Smash Bros. Tier list would be very, very hard for me. Let me think on it. Okay, number 1 slot, Smash Remix. Number 2 slot, a Kenya build of Melee. Number 3 slot, Subspace Emissary. 4 would have to be Smash Ultimate. 5 is gonna have to be Melee. 6 would be Smash 64. Then would come Brawl, just normal Brawl. And then Smash for Wii U and 3DS, mostly because there's, like, no reason to go back to them.
If I don't get cocky, I'm pretty good with the...
Oh, heck yes.
Well, fight.
So many of these cutscenes are so hype. They just, like... There's one, I can't remember if I ended up leaving it in because I needed to take a bathroom break, but, like, the cutscene where they're all going into the subspace for the first time, just every time I see it, blows my mind. You have all these ships just flying in, you have the halberd coming in, the big battleship firing all the lasers, and then just the halberd gets shot in two, bursts open, and just screeches out of the sky, and then up comes Samus's gunship, an Arwing, ship from F-Zero, and the Hocotate ship, and they just zoom in, and then Kirby on the Dragoon just slicing through the thing. Oh my god! It is so good! Oh, Kirby himself. Sakurai loves Kirby, because, I mean, he made Kirby. And, you know what? Give Kirby the spotlight. Mario gets so much spotlight. Give Kirby the spotlight.
It's fine.
And it's just, and then
there's
Kirby
like
being like one of the
0%
only
chance of
characters
losing
to
now.
survive to the end, and
We're
DDD
good.
just saving everyone. And the scene where you have, like, Link and Zelda, the Tap Ganondorf statue, he comes to
Not
life.
doing too bad so far.
I haven't beaten Top
No,
K
not
either.
saving. Stop. Don't save.
It is a tough call for me for Breath of the Wild. You know what? I
know
don't get
missed
the same
ruins.
feeling when I beat Breath of the
That's
Wild
fine.
that I do when I beat
I forgot.
Subspace.
It's okay.
But
Alright,
just
let's do this.
everything about Subspace and
One
the
more time for
theme,
this fight.
the theme in Latin is about like enemies and friends coming together to fight a common evil. It's just like, oh, I love Subspace. It's so good. It ranks among like top games of all time for me. It is one of my most replayed games. That with like Pikmin, Night of 100 Frights, Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Top replayed games. Yeah, exactly, and it's so good! Oh my god!
Yikes.
Oh! I mean, Lifelight from Ultimate does the same thing, but like Lifelight didn't have, or World of Light didn't have a lot of story to it. It had like a couple of cutscenes, and while the story is good, it would have been so much better if it was like Brawl. Oh my god. There goes Charizard.
I still have one more life.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Pretty much guaranteed one. Yep, there we
I
go.
mean, I think they said the reason they weren't doing... Exactly. I think they said the reason they weren't doing it is because they didn't like that people were posting Smash Bros. The movie online.
Alright.
Did I already do Swamp? I already did. No, I didn't. Here it is. Okay, this stage right here, we're gonna watch through this one in particular, because this one is a pain in the ass, and it's one I ended up having to go back to. This stage is just god-awful. You have to fight a giant Diddy Kong who does not budge whatsoever. Just a little behind the scenes on how I choose games to speedrun.
Yeah, quickly before they catch up.
With-
Okay, we're good.
Night of
Turn the
100
mic a little
Frights, it
bit.
was just
There we
because
go.
I love Night of 100 Frights. I ended up beating it on stream and was like, well, now what? The music is good. I love Bramble Blast. Oh my god. Just every song that they chose for Subspace burned into my mind. Subspace was my childhood.
It's fine.
This game was the Avengers before
So
the
the
Avengers was
upcoming fight
even
is not gonna be fine.
conceived of for a movie.
It's gonna be hard as hell.
Oh my god, yes. I have memories of me and my older sibling playing through this game. It's just... oh my god. This segment here is a pain in the ass on Intense. You don't get any of the extra lives either, you just get a, Maxim Tomato.
Don't need it yet. No. Fuck.
Oh,
Now we get to do it all over again.
I'd have to do it anyways later. What am I
There
doing?
has to be a way to, like, knock myself
What am I
out of the
doing?
frame, right?
I come back! What are you doing,
Oh, there it is.
Stars?
I can just walk off. No, I can't. Oh my god.
No! I can come back to that! I do come back
Come
to
on.
that! Oh, this hurts.
Come
We're
on.
gonna skip.
Please tell me that just quits back to the map. Nope. Great. Okay.
It's better to just go back through it. I was
Oh
so
wait,
dumb
this is
there.
the swamp. I didn't have to do that. God damn
Yup,
it. Well,
there you
that's
go.
time save.
There you go, dummy. It's gonna be time saved for next time. Wait, we're going back. We're gonna get to the where is that fight? Coming up here.
Come on.
Here it is. I actually do it pretty quickly here. This one time, I managed to do it pretty quick. But this fight is hard as hell. Pretty much everything two-shots you in Intense. Oh, right, I was talking about how I choose games. Basically, how I choose games to speedrun is if it's a game that I can sit down and do in one sitting, that was
Oh,
how
by
I
the way,
figured
this
out
fight
that I
is
could
complete
speedrun
bullshit.
Pikmin. I then look up the speedrun, see how they are, if there's anything that's like, hey, that's a free world record. Because when I did Pikmin 2, I had basically beaten it in one day, in one sitting, and I was like, huh,
I hate it with every fiber of my being.
I could speedrun this. It won't be a fast speedrun, but I could beat this whole game in one sitting. And so then I speedran it, and I got like a nice 10-hour time. Sub 11 hours, I think. And I did the same thing with Smash, and I noticed that my time was like just over 10 hours. And I was like, huh, a little bit of optimization, I could probably
I mean, look at that,
100%
290.
speedrun this.
290%. And
Yep,
he's
290. Still kicking.
Still kicking.
I literally...
Finally. I'm glad that didn't take me more than
I
one
have
try.
not
If it did,
changed
I would've
since
been
this
madly
video
upset.
came out. What am I doing? Why am I not skipping? I probably was getting water or something. Oh my god. Ooh, is this, this is... Oh, heck yeah.
I'm not out yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Heck
my
yeah.
God, I
He
might
does the
actually
same thing to
stand a chance
Fox,
here.
and it's just so brilliant.
I do stand a chance. I still have Pikachu. I can do it.
Pikachu! Pikachu!
I can.
Pikachu!
Yeah, this round.
Pikachu!
Oh, not yet, huh?
Oof! I think I get it on this run. I think I get it on this go of the fight. I could be wrong, though.
Come on, come on, come on.
It's gonna be close if I do.
Yikes. Nope, that's it.
Oh!
Damn it.
Ouch!
Ugh.
That hurts. Hurts. I do end up getting it pretty quickly, though.
Okay, I don't think
What
there's
we got?
anything there.
Ooh. Path from the Ruins. Pikmin music! Heck yeah! I love the scene with the giant Rob and all the Pikmin. Oh my god,
Nice.
so brilliant.
Checkpoint, we're good.
And I used to hate Captain Falcon because he kills all the Pikmin. Like, I used to legitimately hate him.
I might have needed to grab those, but I'm not sure. We're gonna go right back in. Just to be safe. There's still stickers. No, we're good, I think. Whew. That's fine.
That's fine.
We'll spawn right outside that door.
Continue.
All our progress kept.
Oh god, yeah, if only. Yeah, thinking about it, a lot of their games lately have been pretty story light.
Sweet. Olimar? Yeah, we'll do that.
From what I recall, Pokemon Violet had a
Song is
decent
back,
story. It was
yay!
still... Yay, it's DK! D, Donkey, 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 Donkey. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it fires in spurts. His coconut gun is
That's
bigger,
fine.
faster, stronger too. He's the gun member of the Coconut Crew. CG. Coconut gun. CG. Coconut gun. Soldier boy, tell it to you. Walnuts, peanut, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut guns. I'm singing Silva Gunner's DK rap. I can't remember which one, but one of them is just so iconic and good. I'm gonna find it right now and we're gonna play it. We're gonna find it and play it. I'll know it when I see it. Silva Gunner DK rap. The extended one?
One chance.
No, this is the Rap God version. Unused? Is it unused?
If you wanna clap, here's coconut.
This one! Here we go, here we go. Here we go! They're finally here, performing for you. If you know the spurts, you can join in too. Hands together. If you wanna clap, his coconut gun can fire in spurts. CG. Coconut gun. Leader of the bunch. You know his coconut gun well. Way back. In spurts. His coconut gun is bigger in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's fire in spurts. Coconut gun. Bigger, faster, stronger too. He's the gun member of the Coconut Crew. CG. Coconut gun. CG. Coconut gun. Coconut gun. Style. So listen up, dude. She can shrink in size. Coconut gun. Quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and nimble and quick and nimble. Style and a coconut gun. If the coconut gun, she's one tough gun. D, donkey, 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 donkey. Has no style. He has no coconut gun. This Kong has a coconut gun. He can fire in spurts when he needs to and stretch his arms out by his coconut gun. Inflatable balloon. Just like a balloon. This Kong has an inflatable coconut gun. It's so legendary. Coconut gun. CG. Coconut gun.
Soldier boy, tell me. Hey, I got this new dance for y'all called the Soldier Boy. You just gotta punch, then crank back 3 times from left to right.
Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut guns. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut guns. It is so good.
Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut guns. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut guns. Oh,
I've looked at some of the other ones. They aren't as good. This is like the best one. This is the good timeline. It is so freaking good. It's genius. Anyways, I'm sorry. Little bit of a detour to one of my favorite little things in the world. Oh, the Super Mario 64 Penguin one? What was that? Let's see if it shows up again on the side. It might have been, hold on. Oh, it wasn't that. I don't know what it was. I'm sorry. Oh, I know what that was. Yeah, that's what it was. I've noticed people are doing this recently. People have been redoing albums in video game sound fonts. Like, one that I found was, Abbey Road, but done in the Earthbound sound font. I wonder if someone has done, oh my god. Someone did Sgt. Pepper's, someone did Abbey Road. Oh, they just did the song of Sgt. Pepper's. It's become a trend over the past month, like a huge trend. Like, you see a ton of those. Like, you've got Magical Mystery Tour, but with the Mario 64 sound font. You've got Earthbound Hot New Series by the Game Grumps. You've got, I'll Be Safe Here for Sure, Majora's Mask. You've got Pikmin 4, Your First Expedition with Pikmin. You've got, Earthbound by Used Pizza. That's the Earthbound sound font. Oh my god, that reminds me, Smooth McGroove did a cover of Because, and it's beautiful. For legal and copyright reasons, I cannot play it, but go look into it. It's such a good cover of it. Oh my god. But this is where things start ramping up in the story, where everyone starts coming together. You got Meta Knight. This section right here used to give me so much trouble as a kid, even in my first playthrough of Subspace on Intense on the channel.
There we go.
This area gave me so much trouble. But it's just a testament to how much better I've gotten at video games over the 2 years of streaming. Oh my god. Sounds ingrained in my mind forever. Armite entrance. The sound of the arrows diving down. The barrel sounds. Primid noises. Oh my god. Aw, Mario didn't make the noise. Oh god, yeah. Ugh.
I said I was better at it, not perfect at it.
There you go, I said I was better, but not perfect.
But it
True.
Let's give it another go.
I would watch through this, but we're getting at about an hour and a half, or 2.5 hours already. Skip ahead a little bit, find something else. Sure, how about the Duon fight? This is another section where characters start coming
If I
together.
can get in the right groove, Dwan's not too terrible. But that's if I can get in the right groove with this.
Yeah. Oh, that shielding there was perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Redirect him, redirect him. Get him.
Clearly I
Got
am
one.
not currently in the right groove
Yeah, clearly not.
to be facing Dwan.
Ugh. Come on, come on. Oh, the missiles are gone. Damn it. Those missiles really put in a lot of legwork in this fight, by the way. They're like the best way to damage him. I shouldn't have picked Sheik there. I'm not that great at Sheik. Peach, however, I'm decent at. But you give me a DDD or a Charizard? Oh my god, I am absolutely gonna go ham. Oh yeah, look at that. I might get it this try. I can't recall if I do or not. We're gonna find out, though. Let's see how lucky I get. Not very.
13 missiles definitely will help a lot. Being good, getting good would also
Get
help
good.
a lot if I could just get good.
Continue.
Skill issue or skill is you?
Oh wow, we only have Subspace Bomb Factory, Subspace and Maze left after this. And then it's just unlocking characters and finishing
Maze
up
honestly
for-
takes up a majority of this. That and Subspace Bomb Factory. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Missiles early on. Staying alive as Lucario. Oof. Big oof.
Shit.
Yes, yes, redirect him. Get him. Good. Not great, but good. Oh, heck yeah, that perfect shielding there. Nice, nice. Steal as much damage as you can. You got this. Ugh!
My timing is just all sorts of off with this fight.
Having that medal is gonna help, though. It's gonna make it so I can't be knocked back.
No!
No! Oh!
I was so
Oh!
close.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts to watch. Even now, that hurts to watch.
Continue.
This is why it's probably going to be
Oh.
a 10-hour run, because of shit like that.
How little you
That
knew
and
it wouldn't be a
entrance to
10-hour
subspace
run.
is going to eat up like a lot of time. I'm almost certain of that.
Oh god, yeah. Entrance to subspace is god-awful. You have to do the whole stage in one run. There's no doors in between. It is a horrible stage to have to play through. Oof!
I swear my timing for dodging things is just completely off today.
Excuses, excuses.
Oh, that's
Get
lovely.
good,
Next turn I'm
Solaria.
dead.
Get good. Yep, called it.
Fuck this fight.
You can tell I'm 4 hours in. I'm starting to get fed up. I've gone from this is the best game in the world to fuck this game. Fuck whoever made it. Oh, that's gonna help. If only... Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. That did some decent damage.
And
Sorry,
this time we fairly well done.
scrubs. I need an emote for that. For when I'm just absolutely chalking at a game. Chalking? Throwing? Whatever you want to call it. Whenever I'm sucking at a game. Hilarious scrubs. I could ever beat Deku Link. That way you guys can bully me. That's every streamer's dream, to have their chat bully them. I know some people say it's not cool, but it's every streamer's dream.
I swear I dodged that at the right time.
Yes,
No,
exactly.
no,
Okay,
no.
I watch a lot of Fright speedruns, and I hear that so much. From, like, the biggest runners are Colio2 and TFX Mortal, and all the time they're like, I hate this game, I hate this stupid dog, I fucking hate this game, and then they go back and do another run. And it hurts to hear someone be in pain like that, but at the same time it's kind of funny to see them go like, I hate this game, here we go, another run. I guess that's just speedrunners in general. It is so... Subspace is my favorite game in the world, but I hate it so much and I want it to die, die, die! Dylan Stedge over there, this game is utterly relentless. Absolutely true. It looks like I'm doing good there, though. This might be the one. I think this is the one, because, like, look at how well that's going. Oh yeah, for sure.
Alright, that's gonna definitely help us. I think I can do it this time.
This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one, for sure. I think I did it as Sheik. We'll see if I'm right, though, but I remember distinctly doing it as Sheik. There. Yeah,
Thank
one more hit.
goodness.
Yeah, I did it as Sheik. We're good. There we go. We're gonna skip ahead again. How far? How about here? I know that's not very far, but, like, a lot of this ends up getting, like, really, really good. God, this fight in particular is a pain in the ass. You have to fight Metal Primids after Metal Primids, and a bunch of other shit at the same time. It is such a pain. Yeah, exactly. Don't forget to throw in the occasional casual playthrough where you love it again.
I had failed the first couple times I got it. It's a little bit tricky. That's the point I'm trying to make. The words don't matter anymore, only
The words I'm trying to say here are, the first couple of times I played through this, and the last time that I ran this, I completely missed this because it's so out of the way. And it's not easily noticeable. That's what I was trying to say there. Little bit of a correction and behind the scenes for you. We love a good behind the scenes at Solaria Stars Inc. We're not incorporated. This is not a business. Solaria Stars and Friends. Please check us out at solariastars.gov. That's right, I'm a government now. Just call me Madam President of the United Bullshits of Solaria. See, at this point in the game, not a government officer. I swear I'm not a government officer. I am the government. I am the law! Let's see if I can get up to 99.99. Oh man, so close. About that, Blaze. I ate all the peanuts again. I'm
Well,
sorry.
Unfortunately, it's the only way.
I ate all the peanuts. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You hate to
I'm
do
sorry.
it to
They
'em,
were
but
very good though.
whatever.
Roasted. Time for my union scheduled strike.
Come on, through the door. There we go. Okay. Rest isn't too
Would now be a
difficult.
bad time to say that I also I also upped the rent. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, times are tough. This economy. I have words about taxation without representation. Fun fact, did you know that in the United States, you can have a job at the age of 14 and you can be taxed? However, you cannot vote. So therefore, you can be taxationed without representation. Which is the very thing that we fought a whole war over in the 1700s, is being taxed without having any government representation. That was just a fun fact with Solaria about why the United States is... Love it.
Well, I saved the easiest bit for last.
Oh, say, can you see? Yeah, we'll make our own America with blackjack and hookers, and we'll also make Despacito too. I'm excited for when this game eventually gets a ROM hack, and people
And we're
figure out
good.
how to make cutscenes for it and make their own new story.
Oh, up
Oh
next
my
is
God.
one of the most epic cutscenes that we got to skip.
Well, you see, the problem is that already exists. It's just called the United States of America.
Why did that thing get... Whatever.
Did I accidentally split before I was supposed? No, I didn't accidentally split before I was supposed to.
I saw your message. Oh, but why is it highlighted? That's weird.
Huh? Reminds me of this time I saw a video about Eggman finally taking over the healthcare system, and he was like, I'll charge people exorbitant prices! And Shadow's like, actually, they already do that. What? Not even I'm that evil! And Shadow is just like, actually, they also do these horrible things. And Eggman's like, wow, that's actually really shitty! Let me see if I can find it. We're going on all kinds of tangents today. Dr. Eggman... Healthcare. Here we go. 3-minute video. Eggman takes over the US healthcare system.
That was almost too easy.
It's so good.
Congratulations on taking over the U.S. healthcare system, Doctor.
Why is it doing
was a
this?
little elbow grease and a comically large space laser.
So what's your plan now?
What's
I'll
your
do
plan
what I do
now?
Best. I'm going to make it evil. I'll start by
Squeezing cash out of the chronically sick, yep.
By charging exorbitant prices for their medicine. Diabetics will have to pay me $200 for their insulin.
They already do that.
What?
Insulin already costs at least that much.
Really?
It's sad,
$200?
but
It's
funny.
closer to 300.
Wow, okay. Diabolical. Yes, the US beat me to the punch there.
They certainly beat you to punching diabetics.
It's fine. I have plenty of other great, evil ideas.
This just turned into me reacting to other people's
By
stuff.
ensuring the hospitals are understaffed, and I'll do this.
Easy
by limiting
content!
The number of people
people who are even
I'll just
allowed
steal
to
it.
become doctors. They do that too. What? No, there's no way. Do you remember having to do a residency to become a doctor? Well, I'm not a medical doctor exactly. I have a
They do exist.
women's studies.
My guilty pleasure is Jordan Reacts. It's Captain Sparkles, but reacting to,
You have to complete a residency at a hospital to become a physician, but the funds for hiring residents are provided by the U.S. government. So the number of available residency programs, thus doctors, is decided by Congress's budget. So not only did they already do my evil thing,
it's basically Captain Sparkles reacting to Reddit. It's my guilty pleasure.
Basically, I'm not sure if I should be proud of my country or disgusted by it. Maybe both. Seems as though I'll have to do something truly despicable to defeat the US government. In that case, I'll make sure that the only people who can even afford healthcare are the ones who work for companies that benefit my economic interests.
That's called insurance.
And I'll let the hospitals deny treatment entirely to those who don't have the correct insurance. No.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You have some tough competition.
They've already done every evil thing. Next, you're going to tell me the hospitals are just straight up racist.
Funny you should say that. According to recent research...
Stop! I don't want to know! Ugh, all this information is making me feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Should I call an ambulance?
No, it'll cost too much. Screw this. I can't be more cartoonishly evil than the United States healthcare system. And I am literally a cartoon villain.
So what will you do?
I'm just going to take over something pure and free of corruption. Like, the U.S. educational system.
Oh boy.
It's funny because it's true. Alright, back to reacting to my own content. God, this battle is pain. It's pain and a half. But it looks like I get it on this run here. Olimar really puts in the legwork, especially on this battle. I say as Olimar dies. Because he's good at keeping enemies away from you. Like, really good at that.
Why?
True. I mean, no matter where you look in our government, national park system, all of it. Did you know we have a Space Force, and they straight up ripped off the logo from Starfleet? It's cartoonishly depressing. Oh man, Pikachu is putting in the legwork here. Get the cheeseburger!
Another enemy that's resistant to any and all projectile attacks? That's right, this one, the Flow.
The Flow! You can find it in its natural habitat, being a fucking pain in the ass.
It'll go off in a minute. Come on, go off, go off, go off. God damn it.
Of course it goes off then. Come on, Diddy Kong, you got this! Oh yeah, Diddy Kong is gonna get this. For sure. Oh right, there's Armanx that we have to deal with. Stars, go to the other one. Go to the other one. Now. Like, now. Dummy. You should have been waiting there by it. I should have been waiting there by it. Texstrobe! That's the person. There was already a category, and just nobody had run it yet. Also, no one has run hard or very hard modes yet.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't Past Me just listen to Future Me? She would have had an easier time. But yeah, yes. They didn't make a category. Yes. I am gonna do a hard mode and a very hard mode run, and then I'll have 4 world records by default.
Thank you. No, not Captain Falcon. Olimar.
Olimar.
Pikachu. No.
Pikachu.
Diddy.
Diddy Kong. Rob. Captain Falcon! Heck yeah. I'll probably do that after my break. I would also love to do a Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time rando with you at some point, or Twilight Princess. I've never even done a Twilight Princess rando, so that would be new. And I gotta finish up my current Wind Waker rando.
Ayo!
Ayo! Probably the worst combination in this mode, to be honest. Intense Olimar. They judge me for using Olimar on Intense, but I really like playing Olimar, and I'm used to playing Olimar. Textrobe also. I can't remember if it was Textrobe or someone else, but someone gave me some really good advice on using Charizard
So whatever tier Olimar
for Subspace 1.
I'm better at him than I am at a high tier character that I'm not used to playing.
That's exactly my point. I think I'm eating lunch at this point, or a snack. I'm probably eating chips. Probably off-brand Cheetos that I have sitting right in front of me now, and haven't been eating. Look at me, expertly shielding, until I don't. Okay. Let's skip ahead to Subspace 1. Oh, that's Subspace 2. I must have gotten Subspace 1 in a pretty quick time, then.
Probably not, because this run is probably going to take me at minimum like 7 hours.
Who did I choose for this? I know I chose Charizard.
It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
I chose Olimar, Lucario,
totally
Lucas, and
learning
Charizard.
to run this game, because I enjoy it. I definitely, at the very least, want to do
Yeah,
a
here's
run
me talking
on,
about doing more runs.
Normal, very hard, and hard. Seeing as those categories also do not yet have runs.
And as far as I know, I haven't checked, they still don't have
I
runs.
might as well grab it while I'm here.
It does end up being more than 7 hours, but it ends up I end up getting a pretty good time.
I don't know the maze route, but I know a maze route. So that's something.
It turns out I do know the maze route. It is like the best possible maze route. Or at least for my second run when I did normal mode.
Yes.
Oh god. This part right here, this part is pain.
Well, at least that's better than Squirtle. In terms of how long it'll take me to get to Charizard.
There we go, there's 2 down.
Petition to make a mod for Smash Bros. Brawl that removes all shadows so that my Charizard can be shadowless.
That joke is so good. Get it? Because
Well,
shadowless Charizard? Oh nice, I did make it that run. We're gonna skip through this mostly, because most of it's just Great Maze and stuff like that, and there's not a lot of highlights there. We're gonna go ahead and get to... Here we go. We're gonna get to the Taboo fight. Because this Taboo fight is just amazing for me, for how quickly I did it.
Wait, where the hell am I? That's not where I wanted to be.
I do end up missing something in the Great Maze here. Come on, where is it?
I think I've based a little bit of time over all of them. I can make it to...
Here we go.
We're on to Taboo.
This is the best
yes.
Taboo fight I've had. Ever.
Okay, DDD, Lucario, Olimar. Wrong button. No, yeah, DDD, Lucario,
Olimar. My audio sounds a little delayed.
Samus. PK trainer? Pikachu. No. Link. I don't wanna be a squirrel.
No.
And then Sonic. Because of course Sonic.
Doing it as Link was a bad idea. We stand DDD. DDD is like the best.
Shit,
Ooh.
shit.
Bad move. Bad move.
Shit.
Move away. There we go. Good, good, good. Was a bad time to pick that up, but I lived. We're good.
Alright, here
we go. Moment of truth. Can I dodge it?
Fuck.
Nope.
Well, that's okay.
Oof. Taking a lot of damage there. I could be doing a lot better, but I'm worn out and playing it riskily.
Oh, yes, please. Damn it,
Just
I
bop him on the
wasted
chin.
that entirely.
Oof.
I dodged. Shit.
I tried
okay.
to dodge. Oh, Olimar really puts in the legwork here, from what I recall. There we go.
Oh, yes, please. Oh, no, thank you.
Yep, that's not good. However, I did manage to do it.
Yeah.
I got through it. Olimar just absolutely Chad in this. Haven't even taken damage yet as him. Oh my god. That's so good. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. Love that. Absolutely love that. Best attack in the whole game. In the whole fight. There goes Olimar.
Still have Samus, Link, and Sonic.
3 fighters left. That's a lot for this stage in the game.
Ayo.
Ayo. Ayo.
Okay. Fuck.
Oof.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
As long as he doesn't do it again.
I think we end up getting him as Link. Which is just absolutely
Oh my
epic.
god!
Yes!
I did it first try.
Look at that! Look at that!
Oh my god! Yes! Oh my fucking god, yes!
I'm still so excited about that, and just so proud of that. Look at that 4-minute taboo fight. And there it is, the end. However, I missed stuff, so I
6
had to
now.
go back.
Okay, that's fine with me. I'll take it.
I missed something in the maze. Which I didn't miss on the next one.
This loops back around, yes? Yes. I'll just go through the loop.
Because I made sure to remember the thing that I missed, and I know what I missed. When I miss something in a run, I tend to remember it the next time. It's right in here.
Oh, I
right
found
there.
it. I know what I missed. We're good.
Right there. Oof. My next run's gonna be a lot faster because there won't be as much backtracking. So you also have to enter every door. And I missed, like, a door in this.
That'll probably do it.
I missed a door here, too, and it was just the worst.
There we go.
The most, like, the stupidest door.
Holy hell. Okay. Yeah, there's no way we're getting under however many hours right now. That's okay.
Won't be getting under 8, but do get under 9.
I know which box I missed.
Was one of the doors in that area that I just straight up missed. Alright, here we go. So now we go through this area again. Struggle our asses off at it, because this fight is bullshit. Just complete and utter bullshit. Look at that!
This right here, this is what's gonna take up a majority of that time, of that hour, if I have...
I end up getting lucky, though.
Gonna end up being a deal breaker if I can't do this. This fight is what's going to cause...
Look at that, he throws it off screen. He's so big, he just throws it off screen. It sucks.
I come so friggin' close.
Olimar does a lot of legwork
And then
in
shit like
just
that happens, and I just get knocked
doing
out
damage.
completely.
Charizard does a lot of legwork here too. Just in pushing him around, doing damage. However, the problem is, I then miss something again and have to go back through, don't I? No?
Rock smash the
No, I don't. I
shit
do
out.
fine. That's good. I thought I missed something again there and had to go back through. Oh god, because I accidentally did Samus. Oh.
So thankfully, I think the only battle in Path to the Ruins is Wario, and it's at the end, and it's not too hard. Ruins are
Oh right,
what's
that's
gonna be-
Path to the Ruins. Here we go. Basically what ends up happening is I have to redo this stage multiple times because I just can't beat Wolf. I try, but I fail.
No, no, spawn me now, spawn me now. You son of a bitch! I have to redo
And I end
it.
up having to
I
keep
swear,
dying
I'm
as
so
well.
Close. I have 15 minutes to get this in under 9 hours. I need to do it. I need to do this. Come on. Load, 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 load. Faster. That's not fast enough.
Continue.
Come on, come on, come on. Spawn me in, spawn me in, spawn me in. Good? Good.
We'll finish it out from here. It's only about, like, another 5 minutes or so. 4 at this point.
No! God damn it! Spawn me the fuck in. No!
Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
This one segment, this one moving segment, is such a pain in the ass.
Continue.
And I need to get that box. Or it ain't 100%.
Oh, hey, there's your
You know,
space rock.
failed. Great.
I wonder if that was the first time you ever joined one of my streams.
Okay, yes, die here, die here. I'll spawn in right there. Oh, I did it, we're good,
Hey.
we're good. We did it, folks. Now I just need to get Wolf, and we're good to
Immortalized in my
go.
videos
And it's at
twice
the
for the
bottom
same
of
one.
shaft.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. So this run is definitely a big chapter in my life then, for more than
So I
just
just
the
need to
run
make it to the
reason,
bottom.
because watching your streams has become like part of my life now. I think I end up losing this fight with Wolf.
I can do it as Lucario. I can do it as Lucario, right? I
No
mean,
problem. I mean, you make really good content.
obviously it's possible, but like, can I do it as Lucario?
Do I do it as
If
Lucario?
not, we have to start the whole level over again, and we ain't
I
doing
do it
this
as
in under 10
Lucario?
minutes. There ain't no way in hell. Come on.
I don't do it as Lucario. I have to get through it
Oh
again.
my god, please. Please, 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 please.
Thank you.
Please.
That means a lot, honestly, to hear that.
2, 1, go!
No, I have to do it here. There's no way.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be this one. Because it's 51 minutes. We're almost at 50.
No.
Oh, come on.
Yes?
Yes?
No.
No. I like how my reaction is just exactly the same there.
No, no, don't you dare. Come on. Come on. Fucking hell, come on.
God, and it's so tense, too. Oh, that's right, it's the Dragoon. That's how I do it. I end up Dragooning him, and it just absolutely works. Yeah,
Yes!
right there.
Yes!
Fuck yes.
Holy shit, yes!
Look at that.
Fuck yes! Oh my god!
You can hear me breathing. Oh my god.
Hold on. Oh.
I end it like a second or two early. It's
Yes!
after it wipes here. Right there. That's when it... That's the run. 8 hours, 51 minutes, 6 seconds. Oh my god,
Under
listen
9
to that
hours!
laugh.
Whew! You bet your ass I'm gonna save. 8:43 in-game playtime.
That is...
8:50
Oh.
102.
It is so loud on my
And
end.
since I'm the first one to ever actually attempt 100%,
Look at that.
intense
World record,
difficulty,
baby!
that right there is
Woo!
a world record. That right there is a world record. and this time, unlike with the I mean, I did well with the Pikmin one.
Did well
but
with
it was
the
such
Pikmin
a
one, but
specific
it was-
category, and they ended up getting rid of it anyways. I feel like I earned every fucking moment of this one. I earned this. I am... Yeah!
It is. It is... Dare I say it, it is the
yeah.
best time.
That feels so good. Oh my god.
I imagine if they really, really
I
wanted
can't
to,
believe
a
I
lot of
actually
the
did this
veteran
in under
subspace
9
runners
hours.
probably could get a better time.
As I
But they like
promised,
doing
we're
easy
gonna
mode
do
because
6
it
years
feels
of
more like a
Pokemon.
race against the
But
game in
first, I do
themselves
have
as
some
opposed to
take
just
care of.
against
I
the
should
game.
probably use the
But
rest.
I love the
I gotta
challenge.
take the bins up. and I gotta get it ready, but oh my god, I can't believe it. I fucking did it.
I'm so proud of you. Past me.
This was such a slog. And you know what you get for 100%ing Subspace Emissary?
Nothing.
Fuck all.
You get absolutely nothing.
You know how sometimes in
It's stupid.
Brawl, it'll be like, you've unlocked 200 songs. It doesn't even give you that. It doesn't even give you.
Not even.
Congratulations, you 100% in Subspace.
You
it
get
doesn't even do that.
nothing for it. It is so stupid. You don't even get a trophy.
I cannot believe it.
Like,
oh
you don't get a trophy for 100%ing it. Period.
There,
Not just for on
thank
intense.
you so much, and to anyone who came along during the whole thing, Techstrobe, thank you very much for the advice and the help. It really helped a lot.
Techstrobe came in just absolute clutch
just
in
anyone
helping
who's
me
been
figure
here.
out some stuff.
Thank you so much.
In particular, how good Charizard is.
And with that, to your left is gonna be my playthrough of Subspace Emissary, I guess. No, actually, I'll do a playlist of speedruns. To the left,
My music isn't playing.
To the right, why isn't my end thing actually playing? Why isn't the audio going?
Uh-oh.
Let me play it.
We'll get it going here.
Hello?
Hello. Hi.
Well, my end screen seems to be broken right now and not playing, so, to your right will be a random video. In the middle is going to be a subscribe button. Below our Twitch and Discord. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys around.
Let's watch my first speedrun here. Not that. This one. Kirby's Dream Land.
Hello, and welcome to a Kirby's Dream Land speedrun.
I didn't even have the split up. I never submitted this to speedruns.com. This is a game that I used to speedrun race with my friend all the time. We both had Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. And we would sit together and like start at the same time and see who could beat the game first. There was at one point when I sat down in a day, I was off at like a camp or something, and in 24 hours I beat the game 7 times.
Try to maybe beat my time. I'll give you maybe, I guess, a minute to get whatever you need for that.
Oh, you guys want to beat my time?
So,
you know what? That actually would be really cool. If I just did that. I have BGB. I'll do it another day. Maybe. I don't know.
Welcome to a Kirby's Dream. So,
yeah. I don't want to set that up right now.
I don't really have a lot to say, honestly. I'm sort of trying to think of commentary, but I guess
I'm trying to think of something to say, so I'm gonna talk about thinking of something to say. That's a Solaria Stars classic right there.
I guess that's a good place to start.
This was how many years ago?
I think 5 levels long.
One of the earliest videos I did, yeah. September 3rd, 2020. This was in my first year of streaming.
Mostly for me, my time on speedruns is dependent on RNG. Like right there, that's good RNG. That's not good that I did that. That's really good RNG then, because sometimes enemies will do attacks that don't allow you to attack back, so you have to wait a little bit longer.
Me over here describing Kirby's Dream Land speedruns as if I'm an actual Kirby's Dream Land speedrunner, except I've never submitted a run, and all my runs are probably like mid-tier.
Okay.
I should do an actual run of it at some point.
Okay. The controller
I believe I'm using...
is a little bit awkward.
I believe I'm using my USB N64 controller that no longer works.
That's fine.
However, now that I have an EverDrive, I could actually emulate this on a Nintendo 64 and use a real Nintendo 64 controller. So I'll probably do that at some point. I should rerun Kirby.
I don't think I ever really recorded my time on this, or how quickly I've ever been able to get through it, so I don't know exactly how long it usually takes me, but I know it usually
It took me about 20 minutes this time around.
Minutes.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Try for under 15. That would be a real accomplishment for me to get it done in like under 15 minutes.
I don't know if that's even possible
But
to do.
I don't know that that'll happen. Especially if
Let's
I start
take
doing stuff
a
like
look.
that and forgetting to skip the opening cutscenes for areas.
Kirby's Dream Land speedrun. 10 minutes 7 seconds is the top time. So let's see about where mine is. We're gonna go off of 21 minutes and see about how
I'm hoping that
far down our list will be. 12 minutes. Oh, we are definitely. We would place in.
One more hit on this boss.
We wouldn't even be on the first page. We would be. We wouldn't even. We would be on the third page.
But basically,
448th place is where this run would place
memorized
on Kirby's Dream Land.
of the levels and know the optimal route to take. And that was a bit of a mistake there, but that's okay. Should still be fine. As long as I don't do stuff like that and end up making more silly mistakes, but that's okay.
Silly mistakes? Silly little mistakes! That's all it is a silly mistake.
I shouldn't have done that. Oof. Okay. That's gonna be a real set.
Oh, this is pain to watch.
So I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful. There we go. Maybe. No. Okay.
Oh, hey,
I
look!
screwed that up. Sometimes I can get the timing just right. Hello.
Oh, it's Blue
Sometimes I
Marshmallow.
can get the timing just right there.
They stream on Twitch as well. I think usually
Like
VR
that,
chat.
I can just go right across and not have to worry about anything there. Right here is a spot where I can just do that, where everything lines up perfectly, that I can just fly right across to the very end and then just drop down.
Skip ahead a little bit. Why not? First ever speedrun. Not too bad.
So hopefully I'll get some good RNG here.
Then we have the boss rush at the end, of course.
Hit.
Face off against Kracko again. Wispy. Airship. DDD fight. I could probably get a decent time at this if I really tried. Plus, I'm a lot more comfortable streaming, so I won't be, like, constantly tense and nervous as I'm playing it. Because, you know, it takes a lot when you're just starting out to just put yourself out there and just stream and just get on the internet. Let your voice be heard. Because I used to be so nervous about people even hearing my voice. Now I'm just so accustomed to it. I don't even think about it anymore, really. But back then, it was just a constant thought of, like, people like my voice? Is my voice... Do I have a shitty voice, guys? I hope they don't... I hope they like my voice. I hope they don't hate it.
Thank you very much. I am going to try and dodge on that one, because that's not a good... Okay.
Come on, DDD. Hammer. Stop.
Yep, thank you.
Hammer time.
Ooh, and that is it.
That would be game.
Time.
Here we go. Time.
Whew.
If only I had Live Split running. That would be so much easier, wouldn't it?
I don't think I got under 15 minutes, but
Well...
I definitely got under 20, because I haven't even been recording for 20 minutes, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah, it would have been under 20 minutes, actually. About 18, 19 minutes. Let's see where that would have landed on the speedrun.com category. We're gonna go with 20 minutes being the magic number. I would have landed at 445th place as opposed to 447th place. Maybe 446. Or 445th would be like the max time I would get. Oh wait, 918. So let's scroll down a little bit. 918. I would have gotten 440th place, which is better than before, but only by 8 places. Kirby's Dream Land speedruns are pretty competitive. Anyways, if you're here live, thank you for being here for this celebration. Come catch me on Kick. I am streaming on Kick now, because Twitch is making some really stupid decisions. This is my official, please, please, please come watch me on Kick. If you're watching on YouTube, that means so much. Thank you for being here for 3 years. It has been a fun time. This isn't the end. I'm gonna keep streaming. No way in hell would I ever stop. So, if you liked it and you want to watch more, I don't know where I would place this. There will be a playlist on the left. Probably Wind Waker Randomizer. I'll just put my most recent series on the left here. And to your right will be a random video that YouTube is going to recommend. In the middle is subscribe. Below are going to be my Kick and my Discord. Please come catch me live. I hope you stay safe. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you around. Bye!